I am drawing Sanrio characters, and I'm eating fried apples. That's weird. It like blurred me, and then it. But anyways, no one's here yet. But I just love talking to myself. That's my passion. That's my passion. I love talking to myself at the beginning of my streams. That's what I love. That's what I love. It's my passion. It's my passion. I am excited. I can't believe it's Monday. I can't believe it's Monday. I can't believe it's a Monday. Hello. How are you doing? Long time no stream, and by long time no stream, I mean 2 days. How is your guys' Monday going? Is it a standard Monday? I know everyone hates Mondays, but I feel like Mondays are not that bad. So, I was supposed to stream yesterday morning, but my parents were out of town, and I was supposed to watch their cats, and I completely forgot. And I had to drive 4 hours in one day. Which doesn't seem like a lot, but I hate driving that much. Hello. I did have to do a lot of driving yesterday. And I was almost falling asleep on the road. I get so freaking tired. I don't think Mondays are that bad. I think people are a little dramatic. I'm drawing Batsman River, by the way. If you're not a Sanrio person, he's the angry little pangy. He's an angy pangy. He's an angy pangy. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else gets super tired, but I, like, every time I'm driving, like, on the highway for, like, a couple hours, I, like, my eyes start to close. I was very concerned. I thought I was gonna have to pull over at one point. I was quite concerned. Well, I was quite concerned, and then I got to my parents' house, and I slept, and then I had to drive home on the highway again. A long-ass time. There was traffic, but I'm being dramatic. I agreed to do it, so I had to stick to my commitment. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Egg. Do you know what caused it? Are you having, like, is it from anything or just a headache? You don't know what caused it. Because sometimes, sometimes I have triggers, like if I don't have caffeine or something, but sometimes they're just random. Do you know why you're getting a headache? Headaches are the worst. I would rather have a stomach ache over a headache any day. I don't know if that's oh my god! Thank you for subbing! Thank you. Thank you for the sub. Wait. Goblin up nuts. Wait. Thank you for resubbing. I was very confused. I was like, what? But thank you so much for resubbing for 3 months. Hold on. Let's go. Huge. Let's go. I used your word there, Goblin. I used your word. I went with huge. A small headache is always a little frustrating because they're like, you could be doing stuff, but like you don't feel good enough to do stuff. It's kind of small headaches are always kind of annoying. You are legally obligated. You're legally obligated. When I saw it, when you said that, I thought you weren't sub to me, and I'm like, I thought you were. That was nice. My cat just knocked something over. Yeah, my neighbors are probably thinking I'm like 100,000 years old, and I'm always celebrating birthdays. Yeah, that sounded broken. Hold on. Yay! Let me go make sure there's not glass on my floor, because it sounded like my cats broke something. Let me go check, because I don't want them to stand on something, but I will be right back. Actually, you guys can listen to me while I walk over there. Hello? Why are you staring at me like that? Did you break something? Did you break something? Yes, you did. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. Alright. I'm back. So my cat did break something. It would appear my cat did break something. She broke a mug. But we're gonna just keep moving on. I threw it. I didn't want to spend time. Now she's mad. She's literally mad that she broke the mug. Do you hear her? She's pissed that she broke the mug. So I threw a blanket over it so I can clean it up later, because I'm gonna have to clean up all that glass. Oh, good morning. It was her favorite mug, and she broke it, and now she's pissed. She's like, "How dare you make me break my favorite mug?" My favorite mug. And every single day I was pushing it, like, she always pushed it to the edge, and I'd be like, don't do that because you're gonna break this damn mug. So I moved it, and then today she got it. Literally, she's in the corner mourning the mug. She's screaming as if she wasn't sitting there knocking it over. She was getting too excited by it. The mug was getting her going, and then she had to knock it over. This dumb cat, man. This dumb freaking cat. This ding dong. But now I can guarantee you she's gonna be pissed at me all night, Because when she's mad at me at nighttime, she doesn't sleep next to me. She sleeps across the room, and she just stares at me angrily. So I can guarantee you she's not going to sleep in the bed with me. She's just going to sit across the room like that because she's mad that her mug is broken, and I'm not fixing it. I'm not fixing it. I can't force her. I try, but if she doesn't want to snuggle, she's not snuggling. I wish. But every single morning I wake up and she's like in my crevices. She's like, that sounds weird, but like any crevice I have, she gets in there. She does have cat BPD. She's very moody. Like when I go away, if I leave my apartment for any amount of time that she doesn't like more than a couple hours, she straight up will ignore me when I come back. Like she'll walk right past me as if I don't exist. I have a cat in my crevice. I have tried that to avoid fighting, and it doesn't help too much. But there she is. There's a little devil. But I would try it again because maybe it'll help her be more calm. Because she does get very, very moody. She just wants to play 24/7 because she's the type of cat that she is. You know, she's just a Bengal who wants to play all the time, but I can't play all the time. Pussy and the pussy. I got the pussy and the pussy. I need her. She's going outside to sulk. She just walked past me to the balcony. It's looking so sad, and she's sulking. She's like, as if I did something to her. As if I did something wrong. She's so funny. She knows that secretly it was me who mentally moved. Like, I must have put the mug there so that she can, knock it over. Like, it was somehow my fault. It was me. It was me. Whatever she says, she's my little queen, my little princess, my little star, so whatever she says, she's right. Ahoy! Ahoy! Oh, see, my cat is very cuddly at night and the morning, but not during the day. In the day, she has way too much energy. She has too much energy. But a lot of people's cats are like that, where at night they get a lot of energy. I'm just making sure she's not bleeding, but she doesn't appear to be bleeding. She's just sulking. Are you bleeding? Nope, she's going back to the scene of the crime. She's going back to the scene of the crime. Ooh, churros are awesome, but they're extremely expensive. Churro is, like, very pricey. Maybe I'm being dramatic, but I feel like compared to, like, Temptations or something, but they love it so much. They love it so much. And my cat's a freaking snob. She can always tell if it's a real churro or not. She can always tell if it's a real freaking churro. I get a lot of Temptations for them. Is it good, though? I mean, do your cats like it? Because the churros are really, really pricey. Like, $1 plus for a cat treat, like, that's fucking nuts. That's fucking... But it makes them so happy. If they're happy, then that's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. I'm one of those people who's like, I just want my baby to be happy. She's my whole world. I saw a stray cat yesterday, and it ruined my freaking day. It ruined my day seeing a stray cat because I love my cat so much. I want every cat to be loved. My cat prefers chicken. My cat's a chicken girl. She loves chicken. She loves chicken. I always feel like she's still sulking. She's like, Mommy, fix the mug. The mug, please. I should be the one crying because I like that mug, but you know. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, holy shit, that's a lot. That's very expensive. You got a kitten on Saturday? Ooh, I'm so happy for you. Aren't they the best things ever? Aren't they so exciting? Aren't they so exciting? I want to steal the lizards, but it's not healthy for them because Bagel will eat the lizards. I've had Bagel attack many a lizards. Bagel attacks the lizards. What's your kitten's name? What did you name your kitten? What did you name your kitten? I give Sheba for the wet food, and I know that people give... Sal is a very funny name for a cat, but it's very cute. Why are you crying? Why are you screaming? Yeah, she leaves, like, dead lizard arms and stuff around. She's, like, an evil, evil little beast. She's an evil, evil little beast. Do you guys think it matters if I have the exact number? Because I know he only has 4 of those things on his head. Should I fix it so that it's just the 4, or do you think it matters? I guess I should fix it. I guess I should fix it. I agree. I love any... My addiction is cats, so any cat is a good cat, and any cat name makes me laugh. But I love when they're like, this is my cat... Steven. And you're like, yep, that's Steven, alright. And it just stares at you like, okay. My cat is, Bagel because she's a Bengal cat. There's probably, and when we got this cat, sorry to be like, it was like at a fancy place that breeds Bengals, which I don't want to get into it. You know, it wasn't my choice. But anyways, so So it was this fancy place that breeds bagels, and they were expecting all of these like beautiful fancy names. And while they were filling out the sheet, we said it was named Bagel, and they were like, Bagel, Bagel for this beautiful designer cat, and it was like, yeah, Bagel, Bagel, bitch. Her name is Bagel. That is her. That is she. She is Bagel. She is Bagel. Steven is a great name for a cat. Steven is a great name for a cat. I bet he looks like a Steven. Hobnob is also a good name for a cat. I don't know. Cats could be like, I also love when people are like, this is microwave, and you look at it and you're like, hell yeah, of course it's microwave. Like, his name has to be microwave. Obviously it's microwave. I think that cats just have such divine energy that they can be silly but also very beautiful. They can be anything they want to be. Cats are truly like, I can see why Egyptians thought they were gods, you know? Maybe I have serious case of toxoplasmosis. That's also very possible, where I'm just extremely like what's that word? Like, extremely brain rotted from my cats and cleaning their litter. Apparently pregnant people aren't supposed to clean cat litter. I did not know that. I did not know that. Wait, isn't Steven Crowder, didn't he have the, wasn't he mean to his pregnant fiance? Toxoplasmosis, yeah. Supposedly pregnant women aren't supposed to clean cat litter because of worms. Yes. Yes. I do know that is the case. They are not supposed. They have, or maybe like not worms, but some type of thing that can get into the body. That from the video I saw, I was like, damn, this guy sucks. Also, it was very weird that they only had one car. I thought from the video, I thought he was being an asshole from the video that I saw. I thought he was being rude. Cat does have worms. Cats, when I first got Peppermint off the street, I was like, damn, this guy is so cute. And then I saw his poop and I was like, damn, this guy has a lot of worms. This guy has many, many worms. He is full of freaking worms. He is full of worms, and then his butt was just worm infested, and it took forever to get rid of those damn worms. It was not good, but he was worth it. He was worth it. Yeah, that confused me. That confused me. The whole situation confused me. I don't know enough about it, but I was just thought he didn't seem like a very nice dude. Hello, kitty. Hello. She's so pissed. She's sulking. She's literally walking around circling me depressed. She's like, fix this problem. Fix it now. Fix it now. Oh, to be an animal who's very loved. Oh, to be a beloved animal. Wouldn't that be the life? I think about that sometimes, but then I'm like, being a cat is, probably pretty shitty because you're probably so bored. It's probably so boring to be a cat, you know what I mean? It's probably just like, ugh, like today's another of the same day, you know? It's probably quite boring. So maybe being a cat actually sucks. Maybe she has a reason to sulk. Maybe she has a reason to be sulky. Maybe she has a reason. See, I stopped watching all that stuff, and now I just look at art tweets because I realize that all that stuff is brain rot. Yeah, I mean, being any kind of... Stop screaming, you little weasel. Stop it. She's talkative. She wants to be on the stream. She wants it to be a bagel stream. I wish I could pet a street cat every single day. The problem is they run away. And I feel like that guy from the video... Hello, Bagel. Where are you? She's gone. Bagel, come here. Come here, bubs. Hello! She came sprinting over. Did you see that? She sprinted. You want to sit on my lap? You want to sit on Mama's lap? Oh, she's very sad. She's depressed. She's depressed. I'm petting her. She's depressed. Aw. But my cat had worms in his butt. Like, a wild Stephanie has appeared. Woohoo. What a sentence to go to. My cat had butt worms. Come here. Can I pick you up, please? Nope. Okay. Never mind. He had worms in his butt. They were not just, it was pretty nasty. It was pretty nasty. It was in his poopies. But it's okay. He's all dealt with. He's been dealt with. Aww. I love any animal. Cats and dogs. I don't know. I think it's weird when people are like, I only like cats or I only like dogs. It's like, they're freaking animals. Dude, I saw a story. I don't even want to talk about it on here, but it made me sick. And it happened in Orlando. His poop is all clean now. It's been years. It happened in Orlando, and it made me so upset, and it literally ruined my day up until this point because it was just like someone hurting their own animal, and I was like, damn, they should they should put you on an island and like forget you exist. Anyone who hurts animals, I'm like, you are like the lowest of the low. You're the freaking lowest of the low, man. Animals, they all they want is love. That's all they want. Bagel is going bananas, but well, okay. So, I get like having a preference of who you're around, but like not liking any type of animals is weird. Like I don't like yeah, you probably don't want to be around cats, but you probably don't hate cats. Like I think it's weird when people are like I hate dogs. I'm like, "What? What? You hate dogs? Like what the hell did a dog ever do to you?" You know what I mean? Cuz I've heard people say that. I've heard a lot of people recently be like, "I hate dogs." And I'm like, "Whoa. That is really sad." Was it looking for cat dead bodies? That's very sad, man. I with people who are hoarders, it's like I understand it's a disease, but like don't fucking take the animal's life and ruin animals' lives with you, you know? My dad had a chihuahua growing up, and it was so jealous of my mom when my mom would go over that it would attack my mom. Chihuahuas are very jealous. Man, that sucks. That sucks. The animal hoarding to me is where it goes from like I feel bad for you to like you're evil. But it's like I also know that they have a mental problem and they probably think they're helping the cats, but like Jesus. Jesus, that's really bad. You're welcome to share your chihuahua story, but if it's too traumatic, I'm not gonna force you. Is it because they're full of evil? Is it because they're full of evil? They shake because they're full of evil? Hi, Bagel. Hello, 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 hello. How are you? I just imagine they. Oh yeah, that sounds nasty. That sounds like a very unfortunate accident. Not accident. I mean, if that an animal attacks you, that's an attack. But that's the thing. Little dogs get away with being nasty sometimes because they're so small they really can't do any damage. Chihuahuas are goblins. If there's any animal that's goblin coded, it's freaking chihuahuas. Chihuahuas are. That's so sad, but they're really cute. Chihuahuas are undeniably cute little beasts. I mean, even if you hate chihuahuas, you've got to say they are cute. But I can understand if one attacked you that you're not, you wouldn't be super into chihuahuas. I mean, were chihuahuas bred like that? I guess every dog was bred like that, huh? I guess like every dog has been bred a certain way. I don't know. Has every dog been bred that way? Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if that's true or not. Is that true? Or I thought some breeds just naturally happened over time, but I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I'm like, damn, maybe chihuahuas were a breeding accident. I feel bad for the ones that like can't breathe because they've been bred all fucked up. I feel bad for those. Those are very sad. Bagel, mommy will cuddle you if you come here. She's being a goober. I'm sorry. I know that this is the type of stream where she's screaming the whole time where people accuse me of having a secret hidden child. They're like, you're a mother. And I'm like, I'm not a mother. I am not a mother. And they're like, yes, you are. You have children. And I'm like, I don't. But then they're like, then who's the baby crying? Who's the baby crying? And I'm like, it's not a baby. It's not a baby. I mean, if the dog's gonna be in pain and like can't breathe, then I think that's kind of mean. I'm sorry, I'm sitting up. I gotta show you guys what I'm eating. It's from Aldi's. It's fried apples with cinnamon, and it's just apples. It's with cinnamon. It's really good. Pugs always look very miserable. Pugs are always like. It's really good. If you next time you go to Aldi's, get them. It's literally just apples with cinnamon. They're so freaking good, and they're very healthy. I think the whole container is like 150 calories. They're very healthy. Ooh, that sounds okay. Apple pie sounds better than what I'm having, but like this is straight from the can, baby. Ice cold. I put them in the fridge. Oh, it's so good. I've heard of a lot of people who had pet pugs, their eyeballs flying out. Do you enjoy baking? I am not a baker because I've always felt like I would just go to the store if I really wanted something. I always felt like I'll just go buy it because they can do a better job because I'm not good at it. Their skulls are like, I imagine a pug skull is like this much room for brain and then like this and then like little jaw like this and then their huge eyes. Like that's a pug skull in my brain, in my mind. They're just all fricked. You're a master baker? Okay, relax. Settle down. Settle down, Gordon Ramsay. Who's the Gordon Ramsay of baking? Who is the Gordon Ramsay of baking? Master baking. Hee hee hee. You got me. You got me. The Master Baker. The Master Baker. Yeah, pugs make me sad. Just because they look uncomfortable. They're always like... And they're like, this is my beautiful dog, Patricia. And you look over and Patricia's like, kill me. Kill me. And it's like, beautiful. That is always how it feels when people have dogs like that. Let me die. Oh my god, I just rewatched the Harry Potter where Dumbledore dies, and he's like, just kill me, Harry, just kill me. And I'm like, I can't watch this. This is too upsetting. This is too upsetting. When he's dying, or when he gets that curse, and he's like, just kill me, Harry. Ugh. It's too upsetting. It's too upsetting. And he gets that curse for frickin' nothing, because it's not even a Horcrux. Sorry. Akitas are very cool. I know someone who has one, and they're very, very cool. But I think they get hot. Dumbledore! Wait, my favorite Dumbledore quote ever is, wait, dead silence. Did you want me to go over the fire? That's my favorite one ever. It's so funny. Because he's such a calm guy, and in the book it literally says calmly, and then that's how they acted it. Did you put your name in the fire? He just freaks the fuck out on Harry, and Harry's like, that's the best. That's the best. That is the best. I love it. I love that the actor just was like, I'm going ham with this one line. He read the script where it says calmly, and then he was like, alright, I'm going in. I'm going in on this one. I'm going in. Bagel loved it too, apparently. Bagel said, this shit rocked. This shit rocked. I, like, want to check on her to see if she's okay, but I know that she's literally fine. Don't go put a fire! Did you put your name in the go put a fire? And then I also love when Harry has, like, a stroke. Like, Harry, who speaks perfectly clear the entire series, when he uses the powder that transfers you, he throws it down, he's like, literally! Like, he literally, like, has a stroke mid-sentence for the one and only time that he needs to speak clearly in the entire film. It's very funny. It is quite funny. Harry Potter is just it's an interesting series. Like, but he speaks so clearly for the rest of the movie that's the only time in, like, 7 movies that he ever sounds like that, is when he needs to sound good. But obviously that's, like, the plot. I would Harry Potter movie stream if I don't get it, kicked off. Like, I don't want to get in trouble, but I love freaking Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter. I love it. Dude, the Harry Potter park is awesome, but you have to make sure to go to the right side, because there's 2 parks, and one side has Diagon Alley, and it's literally just stores, and the other side is where all the rides and stuff are. So, and you have to get a pass for both. But they kind of scam people that way. Dude, the Epic Universe looks so good. The Ministry of Magic looks awesome. It looks freaking good. It looks freaking good. I've seen it, and I'm excited for it. I am excited. Maybe I should go there one day. I have to get my pass back. The pass is kind of pricey, but I'm saving up for it. And then I will do a little vlog. I'll do a little vlog, man. Harry Potter is nostalgic for, like, every single person our age. Like, even if someone doesn't like Harry Potter, I find it very hard to believe that someone can't feel nostalgic watching Harry Potter. Like, it's just too iconic. It's too iconic. Regardless of your thoughts on it, like, now as an adult, everyone's got to have a soft spot in their heart for Harry Potter. It's like Star Wars for most people. Like, for a lot of people, you know? I love Disney. I go to Disney a lot more than Universal. I'm very, but I love Universal too. I'm a theme park person, and I love theme parks. I'm big into theme parks, man. Yeah, the books, it's crazy because the books are so much different. Like, they're not different, but they're just so much more in depth. So I feel like having read the books, if you don't read the books, I feel like the movies are kind of hard to understand, which I never noticed till rewatching them. I was like, oh, a lot of this stuff just straight up makes no sense. Some people say Harry Potter was, like, ripped off of Star Wars, and I'm like, no, that's not true. It's any story that's, like, a hero tale gets compared to Star Wars, but, like, hero tales have existed forever. Like, look at fucking The Odyssey. Peeves. Hell yeah. Peeves is in the game, though. Peeves is in the game. No, wait, is Peeves in the game? No. I thought he was. I'm thinking of someone else. I'm thinking of, there's so many freaking, different characters in that game that I'm thinking of. But, no, obviously not. The game is fun. I just don't like the story of the game, I wasn't a huge fan of the story. I love okay, so I was reading a lot of Stephen King books when I was a kid just because I loved horror, but my favorite was Pet Cemetery. And I read a lot of Pet Cemetery as a kid. But that was the one that I liked to read a lot. I wasn't like a huge I was Stephen King fan for like 5 books. Okay, I knew Peeves was in A Game, but not in Hogwarts Legacy, which is what I was initially thinking. It's crazy to me how much the movies like shit on poor Neville. Like obviously I get the point, but they're just so funny to think about. Poor Neville. Poor Neville. I love all those compilations that are like you wouldn't believe how who's hot now, and it's just Neville, and I'm like, oh god, oh goodness gracious. Like I would believe he's hot now. Like why not? Why freaking not? Those compilations are always funny. It's like child actors who got hot, and it's just always Neville. It's always Neville. Um, which is really crazy because obviously now those two like hate each other, but that is crazy to think about. I mean, Harry Potter, whatever your thoughts on her are, you can't deny that Harry Potter like had a huge impact and changed people's lives and stuff like that. Like I think it's really weird when people get their tattoos removed that because of her because it's like why are you giving her the power if you love the story like it's weird to get a tattoo you love the story so much and you're gonna get it removed like that just seems weird to me like you can love the story still like and have it obviously it had an impact on you if you got a tattoo of it that to me is strange but to each their own I mean I don't know I I liked, but I did like some Stephen King books. I liked. I just love Pet Cemetery the most. As I got older, my thing changed. But when I was a kid, I just loved Pet Cemetery so much. I would read Pet Cemetery so fucking much. I don't know what about it appealed to me, but it really did. It really did. It was really getting me. It was really appealing. This is such a goofy little goober. Oh, sweet Batsmaru. Yeah, and it's like obviously the story had an impact on you. Like not her, but like the story did. So to me, that's crazy because you can still love the story. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I thought it was just a crazy book. I just liked how spooky it was. I thought it was just a fun book, and I love the movie. I love the original Pet Cemetery movie. And there's a dirty line in that book where he's like, "Seeing your wife's tits are different than your patient's," or something like that. And I would always feel like naughty when I read it. I was like, "Oh, he said the word tits in a book." Yeah, I mean, it's kind of one of those things where I feel like a lot of people just are pick and choose. They pick and choose. That's all I'll say. Like I don't know. I don't know enough about it. It just seems weird to me that like the book you love the book so much and then you get a tattoo removed because it's about the book. It's not about the person. It's about the book, you know. But I could be looking at it totally differently than those people look at it. So I don't know. I don't judge. I don't judge. I'm just probably looking at it in a different way. We always gotta consider other people's perspective on things, you know? That's how I try to think of it. Even if I don't understand something, I just try to see that everyone looks at things differently. I had the weirdest dream last night that I was like in a Dark Souls game and I was like having to like what's the word? Having to like fight my way out and like I was with a group of people and I had to like literally fight these giant Dark Souls bosses in this kitchen, but I was really small. It was very weird. It was probably the weirdest dream I've had in a while. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I think that I a lot of times with stuff going on, I just don't even want to know about it. Like I'm like, please, I don't want to know any details about it. Let me just enjoy what I enjoy, please. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't know. Want to know what Squiddly Diddly did. Yes, more dream. It was a very weird dream. I don't know. I was like, there was like these big Dark Souls bosses, and we were all fighting, and it was very weird. It was very weird. And then there was like my group of friends got split into two, and like half of us only ate protein, and they were like eating each other's shit. And I was obviously not part of that side, and the other half of us didn't eat any protein. It was so fucking weird. Steph Dark Souls stream, it will be. I have beaten Dark Souls, but it would literally be me eating or not eating. It literally be me playing the game for like hours and hours and hours. Like it would take me so long. Although the first boss is super easy, and the second boss, the first couple bosses are pretty easy. But then once it gets to like the Capra demon and stuff, I'm like, oh god, oh god. But obviously the Taurus demon and the Asylum Demon. Those ones are easy because those are like the beginner ones. It would just be the later ones that were a struggle. You hate Dark Souls? Is it because you hate because it's hard, or you just hate that it's like over popular, overplayed, or whatever? The Kappa Demon drives me crazy because it's in such a tiny space. You're fighting this giant demon in a room that's like this big, and he's like right here, and you're like right there, and you have a set of stairs there. It's like this is all your space to fight. You are getting shoved into that tiny corner the whole time. It's a really bullshit fight. I'm with you. Hello, Cyborg. Hello. Like I'm a big believer in giving. All right, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle, but it's feels very bullshit. See, when I flip this, it looks really bad. It looks cool. Looks okay this way, but I gotta flip it. Yeah, it's just walking into a room and it's like a tiny little space. And I'm used to those big giant levels they give you. The one that's a puzzle that I fucking hate is the one that's like the bed of chaos, and it's literally just platforming, and it's like the worst platforming ever. Oh, I hate the bed of chaos. I hate the bed of chaos. I hate the bed of chaos. I don't like that one at all. Oh, I don't like it. Delivery man simulator, literally Amazon driver simulator. Someone told me that. I think it was Goblin, and it made me laugh really hard. It made me laugh really hard. I think that that's a funny way of putting it. I don't have any new games that I'm playing. I've been drawing too much. I'm like hyper focused on drawing right now, which is a good thing for me. But like I don't even know what's coming out now. Only game that I know that's coming out is GTA 6, which I'm very excited for, and I think society is going to shut down for a week after GTA 6 comes out. Like I literally do not know how society will function because all of like delivery drivers, everyone is going to be just every single person is going to be playing GTA 6. Like I can just picture every delivery driver and like every person is going to be playing GTA 6. Unless it's like I guess like old people. I would pay $100 for it. I would pay $100 for it. I don't think I would pay $270, but $100 I would pay. Because I'll get 100 hours out of it for sure. I really like the Doom music. I really like the music of Doom. I think the music of Doom is very good. I think if my kid died, I would not want them to be buried in the pet cemetery. Because I would prefer for them not to come back evil. But maybe if I had a kid that died, I'd feel differently. Maybe you know, I don't know. I don't know that type of unimaginable grief. So I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. It's something I hope I never understand, you know? Know what I'm saying? The music is so good. The music is so good. I think that's the type of grief that makes you psycho, and I think that the book did a good job of showing that. I also think it's kind of crazy that they had their 2-year-old just like able to run out in the street like that. Wasn't there like a new? Didn't they release PT on the PS5, or was it like a knockoff PT? Because I saw something about PAT, but I know it might be like a knockoff fake version. Okay, whoa, you're crazy, because Kojima is really, really funny, and I think he's really good. Why do you feel this way? I saw the new movie with the daughter dying. That made more sense to me, actually. No, I do not, but I'm very curious about the song, what the lyrics would be. Pet Sematary is goated, and very underrated. Although, I don't know, maybe it doesn't hold up so well now, because the new movie, like, wasn't fantastic or anything, but I was a big fan. I think Misery is better. I think Misery is really good. Oh, I really enjoyed Misery. I think it's cool that that's like Kathy Bates' first big like movie role that she did, because she was a screen actress mostly. Kathy Bates is amazing, and I love her. And I love her. The game, the games that have super long cutscenes, I can get behind only if I'm like in for that mood. It's just I feel like you have to be going for that vibe. I could watch 17-year-long Red Dead cutscenes, but like if I'm going to play a game just to have fun and they're just talking, I'm like shut the hell up. It really depends on the game. Funeral arrangements. I will look it up. I want to hear the lyrics. Yeah, Misery is really really good. Misery is just so it's always there's always gonna be crazy people who get obsessed with you. Like that's just gonna always happen to like celebrities, obviously. So like it just holds up really well. And she's just such a good actress. A lot of horror movies don't always get like the best quality actors and actresses because they want to win awards and stuff. And she just did it, and she was so good in it. Green Mile is so sad that it's painful to watch. Green Mile is so freaking sad. Hold on. Green Mile is very depressing. Yeah, I think that the movie them choosing to do that was smarter than having her cut his feet off. Like I think that the breaking of bones is like so much like more scary than the cutting. Like I think that if you watch this foot cut off, it wouldn't have had any impact. But that sound of like like that bone break was just too makes you feel the heebie-jeebies. I'm getting my I could watch Saw movies where people get their stuff cut off and that doesn't bother me at all, but watching people's bone break, like in the new Saw movie, they had that trap that broke your fingers back, and I had to close my eyes. I was like, this is too gross for me. And I could watch some gross stuff. I watching someone get their fingers broken was like, I was like, they've gone too far now. They've gone too freaking far. I don't like that. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it. I feel like that's like the grossest thing ever is watching bones break. There's a whole Instagram dedicated to bones breaking, and I have it blocked, but every time I used to see it, I'd freak out because it was so gross. Like, and it seems like some people are made of fucking paper. There was this one guy who was just walking, and he slipped, and his knee, like, bended up. And I was like, how is that even possible? Some people literally have paper bones and glass skin. Like, they're just made of, like, air. They're just made of air. I don't even know how some people break so easily. It was very upsetting. Why does Hello Kitty not have a mouth? Where is that? Like, literally, paper bones, glass skin. I'm like, some people are just not meant for this earth. They're not meant to be on this earth, because what the hell is even that? How is this possible? How is this possible? How are you breaking so easily? You should see a doctor. You should see a frickin' doctor. Paper skin and glass bones, I'm sorry. Kitties and titties, that sounds like a very nice page. That sounds like what it should be. That sounds like what it should be. My discovery page is like memes, art, and cats. Memes, art, and cats. Alright, here's Hello Kitty. I want to draw her with an apple. She's 3 apples tall. It just seems like some people break super easily. Like, there's pro athletes that ram into each other and they're fine, and other people, they slip and their arm just is like disintegrates underneath them. Hell yeah, Florida woman's back, baby. Florida woman's back. Florida woman's back, baby. Some people just be breaking. Some people just be breaking. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Pom pom putterin. Pom pom putterin. He's so... I love that he's got his stupid little butthole. Sorry. I just got excited. I just got excited when I remembered how cute he is and that he's so stupid and has a butthole. I've never broken any like bones like that. I've broken my ribs, but I've never broken like a leg or something. I consider myself blessed because I think if I looked up and my leg was snapped, I can't guarantee I'd do it, but if you want to suggest something, I can consider it. I will definitely consider. I just can't make any guarantees. I can't make any guarantees. What was I gonna say? I think that the ACL thing. I think that what's his face has like the nastiest scar on his leg. Who is it? That football player who looks like Burrow. He has like the nastiest scar on his leg. I don't know what happened to his knee, but his knee probably went through some crazy shit. That seems very, very much harder to draw than these. I would like to do a Jurassic Park drawing at some point, but that seems like a tough drawing. That seems tough. I mean, I could probably do it, but I would have to do it with a bunch of other dinosaurs. When I'm in a dinosaur mode, but it's a good suggestion. I will contemplate. I will contemplate. I would like to do a whole sheet of like I'm doing the Hello Kitty ones. I would like to do a whole sheet of like Jurassic Park dinosaurs and stuff. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be fun. Jurassic Park is goated. Jurassic Park is goated. Have a great night. Thank you so much for coming. No, kids are like made of steel and then they slip on the tiniest thing ever and then they shatter. I think that we should all just be in bubbles and we should just bubble around. Like, we should just float around like Bubble Boy. We should just float around like Bubble Boy. That would make me happy. I love Karopi. I love Karopi. Karopi is the frog, and he's such a dingus. He's such a dingus. He's such a dingus. He's such a dingus. I love dinguses. I love the stupidest little freak characters ever. I'm like, why do you exist? You're so cute. Why do you exist? You're so. I should draw the dinosaurs, or I should draw Jurassic Park stuff, but like chibi. I think that would be very fun. I think that would be quite fun. Karopi is just so silly. There's also a gator character named, frick, what is it? Not confidence. It's, courage or something like that, and it's very funny. I can't remember its name at this moment, but it's very funny. Oh, I know all the e-girls like Kuromi. I'm trying to draw them all. I have 2 hours. I think I can get them all done in 2 hours. But I do know that the e-girls love Kuromi and My Melody. Like, the two that I didn't do yet are the ones that I'm, like, the most popular ones. But, you know, I gotta go with my heart. I want to draw them together. I think they'd be cute as, like, a together pair. I think they'd be cute as a together pair. I want to do them all on, like, a little patch. Like a little patch. Big challenges. Thank you. Challenges was yes, that's him. You got me. He's so freaking cutie pie. He's in that new game. And I could draw Tuxedo Sam. I love that Hello Kitty is only 3 apples tall. She's just a little 3 apples tall girl. I don't know anything about the new movies because I have like a Chris Pratt just pisses me off. There's literally nothing he's personally done, but I'm so tired of seeing him play every damn role ever. I'm like, is there other actors besides freaking Chris Pratt? Does anyone else exist? Like, he's not a bad person or anything like that. It's nothing personal. It's just a deep dislike for seeing him everywhere. Because at Universal, he's in 2 series. He's in 2 of their big popular series, Jurassic World and oh no, he's also in Guardians of the Galaxy at Disney, and I'm like sick of seeing that man's face. I'm sick of seeing that man's face. He didn't do anything wrong, but it's just personal. It's personal. It's personal. He did do a good job at Mario, honestly. And he's Mario, and I thought another character. I cannot believe he was not in Minecraft. Jeez, that would have been. I think that would have pushed some people over the edge. That would have pushed I can't really sell you. It's just funny conversations, and we post pictures of cats and dumb stuff. I don't know how well I can sell you. It's just silly. It's just for the silliness. But it's fun. It's definitely fun. We just post dumb stuff on there. Cats and memes. Garfield. Thank you. Garfield. That's the other one. He's in everything. It's like he's the last person on Earth that's like kind of silly and goofy. I liked him better when he was fat. Literally, I want the old ones back. Or the old Chris Pratt back, because I liked him better when he was a big boy. Which I know sounds mean, but I just think he was cooler. This happens to celebrities. They lose weight and they change. They freaking change. They become someone else. They're no longer what they once were. I think he used to be funnier. I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm falsely reminiscing, but maybe I'm having false memories. Yeah, Discord's name is pretty funny. I also can't imagine why they called it that, because it's like, I guess they could call it for chaos, but it's like a very well organized app. I have not watched any of White Lotus, but I want to watch the first season literally just for Sydney Sweeney, because she's so gorgeous in that season. Like, every picture I've seen of her in that season, I'm like, Jesus, she's so pretty. Like, she's got like no makeup on, and she's got like just her natural hair, and I'm like, this is peak Sydney Sweeney, peak Sid. That's how I think. That's when you're the prettiest. Like, low-key, Drake was right. I don't know if she has like a big role in that or a small role. I don't really know how big her role is, but I do want to see it. Like, I don't even know. She could be in it for 1 episode for all I know. But she's in every damn thing now. She's another one like Chris Pratt, where I was like, damn, bitch, do you just take every check that they offer you? Many would say this. Greetings, slime. I don't know if she's any good in it. I'm going to be honest, Sydney Sweeney is not a great actress. She's not a very good actress. But no one's watching her for her acting abilities. Like, she in Euphoria is okay, but like every other thing she's done, I'm like, wow, this is really bad. This is really bad. Like that love movie she did, and the she was okay in the horror movie. She does better in horror movies, I think. She did pretty. Like I think she's more into serious acting than like in that love story movie she did recently. It was so bad with the guy who looked like a golfer. No, she's so pretty. I like people who look like normal people, and I think she has a very normal person kind of look, which I find attractive. I think that she looks like someone you could see walking down the street, and I think that that's endearing. I like her derpy face. I like her derpy face. I think it's beautiful. I think she looks like a normal person. I love yes, supernatural boobies with a normal face. That's as like top tier. That is top tier. I love every woman. Okay, every woman's fantastic. I'm not gay. I'm not even gay. Like I just appreciate her beauty, her booty. Well, she doesn't have very. She doesn't have. She's not exactly like popping in the booty department. You know, she's posted some booty pics, and I'm like, just stick to what you're good at, queen. Just stick to what you're good at, because you don't got no booty. She's a P-shaped individual. She's a P-shaped individual, which is fine. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with being P-shaped. But she's got to embrace her big breast. She's got to embrace her big old breast. I mean, I think she has. She's a capital P woman. She's a capital P woman. She must accept this. She's really pretty. That other one, Alexander Daddario, she's very, very pretty. She's very pretty. I love all people's unique beauty. That's all I gotta say about that. I like people that look different. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I think that it looks more normal and natural. Like if someone looks like a little different, because everyone looks so similar now. Where I feel like when you look a little different, it's like makes you stand out kind of. Nowadays, I feel like back in the day, everyone used to look more different, but now it seems like everyone looks exactly the same. Everyone looks exactly the same, and it drives me crazy. I'm like, why? Why? I thought Daddario, I thought she was more of a butt girl. I thought she was more booty. I thought she was more booty. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I've never actually seen her in anything. I could not see her in anything. No one likes me? Damn. Damn. That's so cold, Tachos. That's cold. That's so cold. I think I have some people who like me. I think so. I think so. I need more emotes. I have to work on that. I have to work on that. I have to work on that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Alright, so I need to give him legs. Alright, he needs legs, man. He needs legs. He needs legs. You literally said no one likes Steph. You said it. Those are your words. That's your words, Tachos. Oh, okay. I maybe I misread it. I was like, damn, no one likes me. Jeez Louise, that's harsh. It's a Monday. You're very kind. Thank you. Thank you. That is very kind. I apologize for misconstruing your words. I can't read. I can't read and I'm stupid. That is on me, Tachos. I apologize. I could say I'm well, I think I just misread it, so it looked like I read it how it's written, which is no one's like Steph. I read it how it was written. Okay, I made a freaking mistake. I made a mistake. I thought it was under attack. I don't like this Karopi. I don't like how he's coming out. He's coming out too freaky. He's coming out kind of freak mode. He's coming out kind of freaky. Too freaky for me. He's coming out freaky. We all love everybody. This is the party of love. Okay, that sounds disgusting. This sounds disgusting. You're here to troll me? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't post selfies as much anymore. I just got too much mean comments, and it's not worth it. It's not worth your mental health. Trust me, it's just not worth it sometimes. You realize that some people are just jerks, and it's not worth it. Some people are just not very nice people. And they want to make you feel bad. And I'm not trying to be like, what's up? Like, I'm not trying to be like, like, I'm the victim here. Right? It's just, you just realize that sometimes it's not worth it. On the internet, especially, people are freaking mean. People are cruel. Thank you very much, Iron Overlord. Thank you. Thank you for the offer. Also, I'm learning that, you know, it's nice to have validation in yourself. You know, if you feel good in yourself, sometimes you just can feel good. You don't have to look for validation from other people. You know, you don't have to. So I'm learning. I'm learning. I was looking for a lot of validation, and now I feel like I don't need it as much because I get more validation on my art and stuff, which makes me happy. It makes me happy. And I know who my real friends are because they enjoy my art and they hang out with me. Shamona, shabam, shabam. Let me see if this is the same size here. That would be crazy, but there are people that do exactly that. I also know who you are, Tachos. Like I know your name, so that's why I was kind of surprised. I was like, "Whoa, Tachos. Whoa, Nelly. I'm under attack. I'm under spiritual warfare. Shabam. Shabam." Well, let me make sure. I want to make sure these are all the same size, like the same size bases. So I'm going to copy it and paste it and then put one there just so I have that one. Okay. All right. Shabam, baby. Shabam. I like when I make like a pack like this, like a sticker pack, I want them all to be the same. I like Sanrio. I've been playing the Sanrio that new game, the new Sanrio game, and it's very good. Hold on, turn the light. Oh, that's too bright. Turn a little bit of a light on. These are Sanrio, like Hello Kitty, Pum Pum Purin, Karopi, My Melody, and Kuromi. There's a lot more of them, but they're the little Japanese buddies, the little Japanese buds. The little see, this is what it's like without that. I'm gonna do it without the texture over it first because I can see a lot better, and I don't know if I like the texture or dislike the texture. I think the texture adds a fun element, but I think I like it just as much without it. I don't know you, but I'm sure you're very beautiful. I'm sure you're very beautiful. I am sure you're a beautiful person. And how being a good person inside is what matters. That is what makes you attractive. Gudetama is a Sanrio character. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Thank you very much. I love Gudetama and he is Sanrio. I could do Gudetama, but Gudetama is always in a funny position. Like he's always got something weird going on, so he would be. Well, you can post me as in Discord, but I have it on Restream, so I can't do it on here. Um, Gudetama, he's the egg that's like always got weird stuff going on. So if I draw Gudetama, it would be like let me change this canvas. Maybe every day I'll just pick character theme and I'll do like this because this is yeah, he's always showing off his eggy butt. So I think I would draw him like what's the word? He would be like have his little butt out. He always has his little booty out, but he's like would be like this with like his runniness. Well, he would have his little feetsies, have his little butt up. That's too much ass. I'm giving him way too much ass. And then he would have like his cracked egg next to him. And that would be him. He's got his egg butt. He's got his egg butt. I love Gudetama. He's in the game like a lot. Like he's in that new game a lot, but he's not a character in the game. You just find him everywhere. It's really funny. It's quite funny. It's quite silly. I don't know if anyone. What you doing out here with all that ass, Gudetama? Get that back into your shell. Please get that back into your shell. You're making everyone jealous, Gudetama. You're making us all jealous. You're making us all jealous. I cannot remember if eggs have big butts or little butts. Not eggs. Apples. Apples either have big butts like this or little butts like this. They have little butts. I don't know if anyone knows. What up, what up, what up? I am drawing Sanrio characters. I drew Batsuru. Egg butts are very goofy. Egg butts are goofy. You got that goofy egg butt. Look at that goofy egg butt, man. I was too rough with my sketches today. My sketches are kind of overpowering. It's hard because Hello Kitty is let me just make the background like a weird color. Hello Kitty is white. Hello Kitty is white, and I'm not gonna be able to see her on a white background. I can see her like it's gonna be weird, but I can see her when it's done because of shading. But while I'm drawing it, it's always hard to see. Is this not white? It's not white. Not what? The butt shall be revealed. When you crack that egg, man, the butt shall be revealed. I will draw Hello Kitty first, and then I will draw him. because he is popular. I know we all like his booty. I know we all like his big old booty. I'm just gonna draw Hello Kitty first because I'm like already working on her, and then I will get to him. I will do him. I think these are all cute. I want to just do all of them. I think they'll be all be fun. They'll all be fun. What? I'll do Cinema Roll. I will do them all. I love them. I will. I love the. I love her little bro, Mr. Daniel. Mr. Daniel. I love that she has a brother that no one knows about, just named Daniel. I have a brother named. Had a brother named Daniel. She's just like me for real. She's just like me for real. I need to do the big challenges. I think that I need to do big challenges. It's like not even, and it's also so simple to do a big challenges drawing that I have no choice. It's so simple. I thought Daniel was her brother. Am I insane? Hello Kitty brother? I thought Dear Daniel was her brother. Was it just her friend? Her boyfriend? Her boyfriend? Dear Daniel. Hello Kitty. Oh, childhood friend and boyfriend. Okay, damn, I thought Daniel was her brother. I made a boo-boo. I made a freaking boo-boo. I would have bet my... I haven't watched the show since I was a child, so I really thought it was her brother, and I made a boo-boo. It is her man's. Daniel is her brother. Daniel is not her brother. Daniel's her man's. I made a boo-boo. I'm ignorant. I would have bet money. I'm glad that I didn't bet money, because I would have lost it. I would have lost the money. I would have lost it. I would have been very, very... I would have been like, that is for sure her brother, and it's not. It's not. He's the first one that visits your island in the game. He's very cute. But I for sure thought it was her boyfriend, or brother. Jesus, I'm confusing the word boyfriend and brother a very uncomfortable amount. I don't want to confuse... I don't want to say the words together anymore, because I'm saying them too much. I'm saying them too freaking much. The last time I watched Hello Kitty, I was a child, I must say. I don't know much about Sanrio, except that this stuff is very cute. This stuff's very cute. My little baby cousins watched it a lot. My little baby cousin. I don't think there's much to watch. Like, I don't... Oh, I'm frozen. I'm frozen. I'm frozen. I froze. I did a freeze frame. It's always frozen in something flattering. I'm always like... It's really nice. It's really nice. It's very beautiful. That's very beautiful. Oh, I don't even need to have background. I can just do this. Who else? Okay, so that's the base for her. I'll draw her overalls on. Yeah, I don't really remember the show at all. I've got to be honest. I don't remember the show. I don't think it was very good. I think the stuff was just very cute. The stuff is cute. Like, I know that there is a show and that I've seen it, but I don't remember it. It was not impactful. It was definitely more of just a cutesy thing. It was more just cutesy stuff. But I'm not... I know a lot of people are into... I thought Dear Daniel was her brother. I did not know it was her boyfriend. I made a freaking foul mistake. I made her into Incest Kitty. I literally turned her into Incest Kitty. I made a foul mistake. I made a mistake as foul as you can go. I messed up. I said something very stupid. I literally made it into Hello Incest. I made it into Hello Incest. No! Wait, what the hell is going on now? What the hell's going on? Why is this all coming out weird? Oh god, what did I do to Batsmaru? I got him all frigged up. I have to fix that. I got him all frigged up. There was a girl who got murdered in, I think, Hong Kong, and they found her head in a stuffed into a Hello Kitty. It was like stuffed into a giant Hello Kitty. I think her nose is round and it's yellow. Okay. She got stuffed into a giant yellow Hello Kitty head. For sure, Hello Kitty, she has dark and evil and ominous energy. Like, every time I see someone with a Hello Kitty tattoo, I'm like, that person would kick ass in a fight. That person would kick ass in a fight. The fan base is always, like, tough ass girls. It's always these tough girls, you know? They're never, like, little sweet innocent girls. It's always, like, girls who could kick your ass. They're tough cookies. I wouldn't want to mess with Hello Kitty girls are scarier to me than, Cookie Monster girls. They're scary. I'm a Cookie Monster girl. For sure. I would love to do a sheet like this of Elmo drawings, but I don't think anyone would want to be, or like Sesame Street drawings, and I should, but I don't think that anyone would be interested in watching Sesame Street drawings. Then again, I don't think anyone's super interested in watching Sanrio drawings. I just kind of hold you guys captive and force you guys to watch. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Hello Kitty girls are tough, man. And they're very beautiful, and they do break hearts. They're always very pretty, like Latinas. It's always beautiful Latinas, and they're tough. Big, beautiful Latinas. What is going on with... I've messed up Batsmaru, like, uncontrollably so. I've destroyed him. Something bad has happened to this little man. Something bad. I'm going to draw Gudetama with a big butt. That's how I'm going to draw Gudetama, with a big old booty. As I should. As I freaking should. As I freaking should. It's weird. I dreamed that, about Gudetama last night, too. Or, like, not Gudetama, but I dreamed that I went to the store after this whole Dark Souls battle that I had. And I was buying all the stuff that had, like, cutesy, Hello Kitty art on it. It was really weird. Well, I forgot I even had that dream until this second. Until this very second. Life is so strange. Haha, like the video game. It is strange, though. It is. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to make it so that, like, children could buy the sticker. Perhaps? Perhaps? Oh, well, I figure most Hello Kitty girls are Latina, because I always see them on TikTok, and they're always Latina. I don't even have TikTok, I just see their TikToks. I don't even have it. Hell yeah! Hello Kitty is the most popular shit ever with like, women my age. They're like, oh, I gotta get my Hello Kitty, mirror and stuff. They just love that shit. They just love her vibe. They just love her freaking vibe. Hello Kitty passes the freaking vibe checks. For sure. Doing these little straight lines is like hell on earth. Because they always come out like a little wonky. I mean, hell on earth is a little dramatic. There's probably people like doing serious hard labor, and I'm like, this is hell on earth as I draw Hello Kitty. No, it's very simple, but I want them to look good. The Hello Kitty girls definitely are. I can tell you that I don't even know what that's about. That is my thought on it, is that I was watching Sesame Street today and doing drawings, and I don't even know. Scientists could say the world is ending, and I would have no idea about it because I do not watch the news. I have not watched the news in years. Years. I do not watch the news. I'm anti-news. I'm anti-news, man. I'm anti-news. I don't even really know what direwolves are. No thoughts, head empty. It's not my business. What happens on this earth is not my business. It's not my business. What happens on this earth, I have no control over it, so I do not worry about it. That's how I choose to live my life. Maybe that's a bad way, but, to each their own, you know? That is how I feel. That's my opinion! That's my opinion! The real scientific opinion for me is that we should all be nice and chill and be nice, chill people. That's my scientific opinion. That's my scientific opinion. That's as opinionated as I get on anything. We should all just be nice and chill. And chill. If we're all nice and chill, nothing can go wrong. What if instead of having a president, we could just all be chill? How about that? What if we could all just be chill? You know? That's my opinion. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No chillin'. What the hell? This is literally the chill chat. This is literally the chill chat. You have Bing in your name. What the hell, Bing chillin'? What the hell? I don't actually know what that's even from. I just say it because I've heard it a million times. I don't actually know what that's from, so I hope it's not from something bad. I hope it's not from something bad. Genghis Khan has so many grandkids, it's fucking insane. Genghis Khan was doing the freak nasty with everybody. And everything, apparently. Because everything in the world, we are probably all related to him. Yeah, well, that's the vibe I'm going for with my channel, is John Cena eating ice cream in Chinese. That's the vibe. That's the vibe I go for in life, is that exact one. Just John Cena eating ice cream. Low-key, that's how you gotta live. That's how you gotta live. When you have no control over stuff, you just have to, just gotta live and enjoy it, you know? Just got to live and enjoy it. I don't know how to draw that without it appearing, offensive, I'm sure. Although, I don't think you could be offensive to Genghis Khan, because wasn't he evil? Like, a very evil person? I think he was, like, killed more people than, like, anyone else in history. So I guess there's really no way you could be mean to him. I think he, oh, hell no. I will not be doing that. I will not be doing that. I will not be doing that. I will not. I value, respecting people's ways and not dying. Ah, ah. I value that. I don't want that. But I don't think, I think Genghis Khan might have killed more than anyone than history. I think he sired more children and also killed more people. But I think he sired his children in, bad ways. Like, I think that they're all, like, rape babies. Like, I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. What do I know? I don't know anything. I do watch the History Channel a lot, but I'm interested in, like, ancient history, you know? Uh, yeah, John Wayne. John Wayne Airport is what I know about John Wayne, and I've seen his movies because my dad loves. My dad fucking loves John Wayne movies. My dad loves cowboy movies. My dad thinks he's a cowboy, for sure, which is a little funny because my dad's like looks like Mario. Like he's not a cowboy. He's not a cowboy, but he wants to be. He wants to be. Do you guys remember all the bad stuff that happened? Like, it seems like a lot of movies and shows are cursed like that, where a lot of bad things happen to people. Donkey Kong killed more? That's probably true. I mean, Donkey Kong physically could probably kill more people than Genghis Khan. I don't know. Is it murder? Like, did he murder all those people? Did Genghis Khan really murder all those people, or did he just, like, initiate their deaths? And is there a difference? I sound like a crazy person. I guess Genghis Khan, I'm not trying to make it sound like he's not evil. He is evil. I guess he's evil. I think he's evil. I don't think he's, like, a beloved history character. But I also think that he was just, like, an evil dictator, which is not, like... You know what? I don't know. I should stop speaking. I should speak less, because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I should speak less than I speak. Hell yeah, your dad has a picture of John Wayne in his office. That's a American hero, baby. That's a real American hero. I can't believe John Wayne Airport is a thing that exists. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, go America. You're right. He has so many kids completely just because women just loved him and threw themselves at him. I'm sure that's it. I'm sure it's nothing nefarious or bad at all. I'm sure it's nothing evil in any way. I'm sure. You're right. That's pretty cool that you were named after a character, though. I mean, that is pretty cool. I was not named after a character. My parents couldn't. My dad was like, "We're naming her Stephanie," and my mom didn't have a choice. Although I was in her freaking womb. I was in her freaking womb. You know what I mean? So like, I think that she should have had more choice. It was almost Tiffany, and my mom was like, "No, absolutely not, absolutely not. We're not going with the stripper name." I like stripper names, so. That sounds like a true evil villain. Just be like really nice, and then when it doesn't work out for you, just go crazy and just decimate everybody. I do have probably Tiffany vibes. I probably have the vibes for it. It's just like my parents weren't feeling it. My parents were not feeling it. They combined two names, which is Samantha and Tiffany. They combined two. They couldn't decide, and my dad was not gonna. Oh, I'm yapping, baby. Could you imagine a universe in which I'm not yapping? Just try to imagine it. It's not happening. Stiffany, baby. That's what they're gonna call me if I was named Tiffany and I died. That made more sense in my head. Like Stiffany, because you go stiff when you die. That made no sense, but it made sense in my head. Okay, I tried. We can't all. Yeah, Tiffany's my thirst trap name. And not everything I say can be a banger. Tiffany was not a banger. That was not a banger, but I tried. I tried. Do you think Hello Kitty ever gets upset? Do you think Hello Kitty ever gets really mad? I mean, I don't think Tiffany's a bad name, but my parents thought it was like a stripper name, so that's why they did not name me Tiffany. They were like, our daughter is not a stripper. But honestly, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's real. That's real as hell, Iron Overlord. That's real as hell. You're speaking true facts here. You're speaking factual. You're speaking facts. You're speaking the good word. The good word. I hate shading because it always looks like... Tiff is a fun nickname. But I like my name. I like that people call me Steph before they even really know me, because it's just sweet, and I feel like I have like a million friends, because I feel like everyone who calls me Steph is my friend. So basically, every time I meet someone, I just make a new friend. Because everyone always calls me Steph, like, immediately, which is nice. It's nice having like a nickname automatically, you know? Does Hello Kitty not have a mouth? I feel like she does not have a mouth, and she's freaking me out. She's kind of freaking me out. She's got no mouth. She's got no mouth, and she must scream. She's got no mouth, and she must scream. She's got no mouth, and she must scream. I thought Hello Kitty has. I have to look at her face. What that no mouth do? I have to look at her face. Hello Kitty, what do you look like? What do you look like? What are you, Hello Kitty? What even are you? I'll just skip and come back to her, but Hello Kitty. Yeah, she doesn't really have anything there. It's kind of just she's kind of just blank. She's kind of just blank. What do you call her? What do you call her, out of curiosity? What do you call her? I don't know what you call someone named Tiffany. I would just assume Tiff. I would just say Tiff. Yeah, that's exactly the Hello Kitty lore. The Hello Kitty lore, if you will, is that she's just she just eats people. She just eats people. Hello Kitty's low-key a cannibal. Hello Kitty's a cannibal, baby. Hello Kitty the cannibal. I don't know, I just don't like her. I'm not happy with her. I guess she needs more work, but I'm gonna have to come back to her. I think I really want to draw Gudetama. I have plenty of time. I'm gonna be able to draw them all by 9, so I'm just gonna come back to her, I think. That is adorable and sweet, and that makes me happy. I'm pleased with this. But it's kind of sad because they probably don't have much gold in them, but like at least it's something that people could do. I didn't really realize there was a huge market of disabled prospectors. Not to sound ableist, but like I didn't realize that was like a common thing. Like, do I sound stupid right now? Am I sounding like I'm falling? Am I being gullible because I believe that's being a thing that's made? I just didn't know that there was that many disabled prospectors. Are they like actual prospectors or people who want to be prospectors? Are you making fun of me? No, do gold prospectors even really exist in this modern world? I feel like you're making fun of me. I feel like you're making fun of me because I don't think that there's like a large community of gold prospectors on this plane. Oh, so they're like people who want to be like prospectors, but like they can't be. They're like armchair detectives, but with prospecting. 90% of prospectors are disabled. Don't you know? Don't you know most prospectors are disabled? Armchair I said that with a lisp. Armchair prospectors, man. The armchair prospecting community. I didn't know that many people honestly craved the prospector lifestyle. Prospecting I thought kind of went the way of like cable television. Like I didn't really think that prospecting like was a thing that people did. I didn't really think there were people out there like I want to prospect. It's prospect time, baby. It's prospect time. Like, I didn't really think that there was a large community of prospectors. I didn't think so. I mean, who doesn't crave? I don't crave gold because if I got a piece of gold, if someone dropped a chunk of gold in my hand, I'd be like, what the hell do you do with this? What the hell do you do with this? I wouldn't know what to do with a piece of gold. Like, what do you do with a piece of gold? You don't go to the bank with a piece of gold. Do you call one of those sketchy commercials that's like, we love gold? Like, I don't know. I didn't even know how gold had a lot of value anymore. I guess it does. But, like, I honestly have no idea what someone would do with gold. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would literally just throw it in the garbage. I'd be like, what the hell is even this? What is this thing? What am I supposed to do with the gold block? With this precious gold block? I think that, I'm sure there's stuff you're supposed to do with it, but I couldn't tell you. It's not something I would know. It's not something I would know. I can't say I'd be a very good gold prospector because I'd just get pissed off. I'd call the bank and be like, what do I do with this shit? Get this shit out of my head. Out of my head. Why is my head full of gold? No, get this shit out of my... Get these kids off my lawn. That's real as hell. I could make special dirt for prospectors. Disabled prospectors, which is at least like 40% of prospectors. At least a good chunk of them are disabled. See, I'd be way too lazy to do any of that. I would just want the gold money. I would not want to be like making coins out of it. I'd be like, why? I want the money. I don't like this Hello Kitty. I don't like her at all. She's going in the trash. She's going in. She's done. She's done. And you know what, Hello Kitty? 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 You're done. You're done. The one from Toy Story 2 isn't disabled. The one, the fat one. Actually, he has a wheezy cough. He perhaps has tuberculosis. And he is stuck in a box. He is stuck in a box. No, he doesn't want to come out of... I thought he doesn't want to come out of the box. He's, like, afraid of leaving the box. He does have a fart disease. He's, like, afraid of leaving his box. So he has, like, agoraphobia for sure. Okay, he's disabled. I can't name one. I can't name one prospector who's not disabled. You've got me there. He's, what does it say? He's, I mean... He farts a lot, for sure. He's got some IBS, perhaps. Perhaps he's got IBS, if we're getting down to the wire here. I don't know. I think he's probably... He made a lot of sense, though. He makes a lot of sense. Like, he was like, let's stay and have value in our box. And the other toys were like, fuck you, old man. He just wanted to go and be valuable in China, or wherever they were going. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. I enjoy your dinner. Literally, they were so abusive to him. Looking back, he was kind of abused. He just wanted them to go to China, or wherever the hell they were going, to be happy together. And they were, like, abusing him. They're like, you're out of date, old man. We're gonna take you down. We're gonna take you down. China. 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 You know, remember those old clips of, they were, like, old compilations of Trump saying China? And he'd be like, China, 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 China. He would say China a lot. That's why they had compilations. So if you're too young to remember, I think this was like 2016. I think this was like 2016. I don't think anything one here is too young to remember. I think we're all like geriatric. I think this is a geriatric stream. We're all pretty old. There's gonna be one person in here very offended. They're like, I'm only 26. I'm 26, you old geriatrics. We old up in this club. We old. You're too... Oh, okay. I mean, I can... You're 12? You're 12? I don't know if you should be here. I don't know if you should be here. I don't know if you should be here, little boy. I don't know if you should be here, little boy. China, China, China. China, 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 China. Do you think Hello Kitty is, like, a nice person? Or do you think she's a mean girl? Oh, be careful. Be careful then. You don't want to get banned. You're my mod. You can't get banned. You can't get banned. You can't get banned. Apple, apple, apple. And then I'm going to draw some flowers. She's going to get some flowers. I like to have them all kind of with the same flowers so they look like they're on the same patch of grass. China, China, China. And then she'll have this. She'll have that. She'll have this and then that. Oh, you're 13. You only have to be 13 for Twitch? That seems young. That seems kind of young. That seems like a baby. I know, you're right. He's my little child laborer. He's my little child laborer. 13 seems like a literal baby. Like, the idea of a 13-year-old in my chat, I'm like, oh no. Oh, hell no. You go back to 8th grade, boy. You go back to 8th grade, where you should be. You should not be in here. You should not be hearing about anything I have to say. Although I don't really say anything too crazy, I don't think. I don't really say anything too crazy. I will take the gold nuggets. I know where you live, so I'll be outside tomorrow morning at 8 p.m. Or 8 a.m. Just expect me to be outside, standing directly outside your door, because I will be there. Look at him. He looks cute. He looks cute. This is a cute sketch. Okay, and then put some flowers. I love that he shows his little beehole. He just has his beehole out all the time. He's got pure beehole energy. Pure beehole energy. Little dude. Little dude. Penis chat. Penis chat. What up, what up, what up? This is the penis chat. And then Karopi's got, like, this... He's got, like, very small. He's small. He's small. He's like my cats. He's just a little dude. Just a little dude. Just a little dude, man. These are fun to draw. I can out-penis all of you. That sounds bad. I could not out-penis you guys, because I am a girl. I'm a I do not have that. Well, I'm a biological female without that. I don't know how to get out of that. I don't have a penis. I don't have a penis. I don't have a penis. That's all I gotta say about that. So I could not out penis you guys. I could not out penis you guys. I don't have a real fat meaty schlong. I don't have a fat meaty schlong, but I could say it louder than you guys. I could say it louder. I'm sorry to disappoint. I know, I've disappointed many. I've disappointed many, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Someone told me that was the only thing that could make me better in their eyes, is having a penis. And I was like, well, unfortunately, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm cockmogging. Oh, I'm sorry, Hayden. Sorry, Hayden. I hope you all passed your penis inspection. Why did I make him so long? I made Gudetama, like, ridiculously long there. He is so long. I want to do his egg. His egg, like, cracked egg. And then I want to do him... Maybe he could be sitting, so he won't be showing his butt. But maybe I'll make him showing his butt from the side. And then he'll be sitting, like this. No, that is way too much butt. I'm giving him too much ass. I'm giving Gudetama too much ass. Too much ass. Too much ass in the club. Too much butt. He's got too much butt in the club. It looks like he has diarrhea. I made him look like he has diarrhea. He does not have the diarrhea. He doesn't have that. But that's his butt. That's him. That's his little hand. That's little like, feetsies. And then he could be dripping his egg. Ew. Penis inspection day is where they inspect your penis. That's where they inspect your pee-pee. That's what they do. That's what they do. He looked like he had a leaky bum-bum. He looked like he had, poopy bum-bum. Poopy bum-bum. Poopy butt. I'm going to take this one out, though, because I'll do that one last. I should do Kuromi and My Melody, because they're up here. They're gonna have round heads. That's not round at all. I was like, they're round, and then as I draw something that's not round at all. Well, I didn't know if you were watching it on TV where other people can hear me, and I'm saying really dumb stuff. I didn't want to get you in trouble, man. I don't want to get anyone in trouble. I kind of want to do my Melody and Kuromi on one long thing. Maybe I should do a couple different types of drawings in this style. Maybe I should do a couple types. Let me put like that. Like that, because I need to be able to see the white. I need to be able to see the white. Drawing is really fun. I hope all of you guys draw. I hope all of you go and get pencils and draw, because it's just fun. It's just fun, man. It's just stinking fun. I want everyone in the whole world to draw. I know if you join the army, you have to do MEPS or something, and they look at your butthole. They look at your booty. They look at your booty. You gotta bend over and cough, or whatever you gotta do. I don't know, I'm not in the army, but I do know that they look at your butthole. I've been told that you get a butthole inspection. I don't know if that's anything else. I don't know why they do that, to see if you have, like, a STD or, like, worms or something. Ugh, I don't know, but I know you get your booty inspected at that. They be checking. They be doing a good inspection. A good old inspection. Alright. Checking for worms? Ew. I would be very embarrassed if I got my, if I joined the army and they were like, you can't come in because you have worms. You've got worms. You've got worms, man. You cannot join the army. You can't join the army at all. I'd be embarrassed. I would not want to. Well, it's not that I would not want to, because I think that there's a lot of benefits to it, but I simply could not get past basic training, and I'm also 4,000 years old, so it wouldn't be a problem. I would be too old to join anyways. Too old to join. But getting and also this seems like a bad time to join. Gudetama. Let me look up a picture of Gudetama where I can see his big butt. His big butt. His big behind. Gudetama. Gudetama. Okay, I have an idea. That's very funny. Checking to see if you'll rock the boat in the Navy. Checking to see if you'll be rocking the boat. I'm sorry if you're in the Navy. I'm just kidding. Alright, I want his butt in it. So I'm gonna have him like this, and he's gonna be like that. It doesn't look like much, but it'll make sense when it's done. It'll make sense when it's done. It's very funny, the idea. I don't know how in depth they go. Like, I don't know if they like squeeze you or do anything weird to you. Couldn't tell you. Um, I don't know. I can only imagine lots of crazy stuff happens on those ships, man. I can imagine things get pretty crazy on those ships, but now there's like girls in the military, so maybe not. Maybe it used to be a little more zesty. Perhaps the zestiness is gone. Perhaps the zestiness is gone. Perhaps it's not zesty at all, which is so sad. So sad. Truly depressing that it's not zesty. Truly, this he looks like he's like begging for help, which I like. I like him. I like him begging and pleading. This Gudetama just being like, "Help me!" Haha. No one's coming to help you, Gudetama. No one's coming for you. I just sound like a monster. I'm just like a monster. I could put his egg, but I'm just gonna leave him plain like that, and then put some flowers. Put some flowers. Jeez Louise. Oh, you won a plushie? What'd you win? What kind of plushie? Hell yeah, that sounds like an awesome, it sounds like an awesome weekend. It sounds like you had an awesome weekend. He's stuck. I could just make him in the fried bits, but I kind of like the drippiness. That's, that's exactly what I would imagine happening on a ship, is them all looking and touching each other's balls. That's, like, if you had to tell me what I would imagine happened on Navy ships, it would literally just be a lot of ball touching and a lot of wakey giggles. I think most young guys are pretty silly, so I would imagine there's a lot of goofiness that happens. I would imagine there's a lot of goofiness. I don't know. I like, a lot of times I see videos of young soldiers acting really goofy, and I'm like, yeah, what else do and people get mad. They're like, why are they representing the country so badly? And I'm like, dude, that is how 18-year-old boys are gonna act. If you put a bunch of 18-year-old boys together, they're gonna act crazy and dumb. That is just how teenage boys act. That is how teenage boys act. They're very interesting critters. They're interesting critters. Teenage boys be interesting. Teenage boys be interesting. They're gonna be crazy. People get really mad about that stuff, and I'm like, you gotta calm down. You got to calm down. You've got to calm down. Like, I saw one, and like the young kids were like twerking and stuff, and people were like, they're disrespecting the country, and I'm like, they're teenage boys in the army playing around. Relax, relax. They're just kids, man. They're just kids. They're just kids. All right, she's got like a spiky tail, and she's got like the pointy thing on her neck. The pointy thing. And she's got these kind of eyes. Fake ball is crazy. Fake ball is kind of crazy. Yeah, I mean, if they're just twerking on TikToks and being silly little goobers, that's what kids do. And it's 18-year-old boys that are doing this stuff, you know? If you don't like it, you join the freaking military. That's like, it's just like so dumb when I see like old men who never even served getting mad at these kids for acting silly. It's so silly. Being silly is also a good thing. More people should try being silly. Being silly is very good for your brain. Being silly is good for your brain. It makes you happy. You got to be as silly as much as you can in this world, you know? You've got to be as silly as you can, because the world is really freaking hard. Okay, so let me start on Keroppi. I gotta start. I can't push it off any longer. I can't push it off any longer. I've got to just start. I've got to just start. Keroppi! He's so handsome. We love Keroppi. We love our precious, sweet Keroppi. He's such a good boy. Being silly, yeah, being silly is very good. And it has nothing to do with, like, how, you know, if you're... Being silly is a good thing. If you can be silly, that's a very positive trait. Because life is hard, and it's important to de-stress sometimes. It's important to de-stress. I love being silly. Perhaps I love being silly a little too much. Perhaps I love being silly too much. That's my fatal flaw. Batsmaru! I drew Batsmaru. I drew Batsmaru. I drew Batsmaru. I like Batsmaru. I like Keroppi the best of all these. I think Keroppi's the cutest. And he's, in the new game, he's like really into bugs and stuff. But I like that. I like that. I love how obsessed with bugs he is. He's locked in. He's locked in. I'm glad I wasn't alone because I saw a video about how a lot of people are disappointed there was no Animal Crossing announced for the Switch 2, like that nothing was announced. And I felt like I was a crazy person, and then I saw a video with a lot of people being upset about it, and I was like, oh, thank God it's not just me. Because I felt like a crazy person. I felt like a crazy person. Like, I was like, why is there no new Animal Crossing come out? Especially when they just got really good competition with the Hello Kitty game. Why? Why not? Why not a new Animal Crossing game? They better be working on that shit. They better be working on it. I want proof. I want proof that they're working on it. I hate waiting for a new game that I know is, like, probably not going to take that long to make. Like, they probably could have made it by now. They probably could have made it. I was the only... Well, okay, it's not that. It's just I felt, like, silly, because I felt like, it seemed like everyone was like, well, of course they're not doing that. And I was like, am I the only one who kind of expected a Hello Kitty announcement, or an Animal Crossing announcement? Like, I was kind of expecting it. I was kind of expecting it, you know? And then it didn't happen. I was like, damn, I was kind of expecting that announcement, and it did not happen, and now I feel stupid. No, you're good. I just was, like, very disappointed. I was very disappointed. I hope they're working on, Animal Crossing soon. I want Animal Crossing soon. I want it soon. It makes them so much money. For me, for them to not be constantly releasing new Animal Crossings the way they're not, like... I don't want them to do that, but the way that they're not doing it is crazy to me because it's just leaving money on the floor. It's just leaving money on the floor. I'm glad that they don't treat it like freaking Pokemon, though. Like, I'm glad it's not like a Game Freak, like, they're, like, just constantly being passed around and rushed through different studios to be making a new one every year. I'm glad. I should draw Splatoon stuff. Because the Splatoon designs are so fun. I like the Splatoon designs quite a bit. They're very cool. They are very cool. Oh no, I put his legs in the wrong spot. His little fragussi, they're too far over. It's too far over. Oh no, his little fragussi's in the wrong spot. His fragussi! He doesn't look as cute as he should. He should be more like this, I think. More like this. More like that. More rounded. More round kind of dude. His fragussi. I love that his eyes are all wonky, too. Just crazy eyes. Just crazy eyes McGee here. Just crazy eyes McGee. Like, his eyes are not even kind of close to being in the same spot. Alright. I gotta fix that. They gotta be kind of in the same spot. I have to try. Nintendo, just stop being so money hungry. Okay, Nintendo, that's all we want. Just stop being so money hungry. Stop being so money hungry. That's what we ask. They're gonna make a shit ton of money no matter what, so I guess they don't care. It's the same with EA and, like, all the Sims 4 shit or Sim shit. It's like, they don't care that if people get pissed off because people are buying it, so why would they care? Why would they give a shit? Why would they care? I'm excited, though. I'm excited at the possibilities of a new Animal Crossing. I'm excited at the freaking possibilities. I'm stupidly excited. I love Animal Crossing so much. His eyes are so goofy. He's just a goofy little dude. Let's see. Alright, let's go up. I mean, why can they make so much shit for Pocket Camp and then then their actual, like, games they don't want to work and do anything for? That's interesting. Very curious. I should do chibis of, like, Final Fantasy characters, too. I should mix it up. I've drawn so much Pokemon and stuff. I should should mix it up. Be drawing stuff for other games. I think that would be very fun. I think that would be good. Like, I love drawing Pokemon, and I enjoy it, but I think that I could always be doing different things, because not everyone wants to see Pokemon stuff. I'm sure less people want to see Sanrio than Pokemon. However, I did want to draw Sanrio stuff. I was in the mood. I mean, I'm excited about the new Mario Kart. If we're just casually, I mean, I know it's not what we're talking about, but just casually mentioning Mario Kart, I am very excited for the new Mario Kart. I'm quite excited for that. I think it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be quite fun. I'm a little excited. I'm a wee bit excited. Let's see what color this is. This nice blue. This blue. I don't know why. The only one I'm enjoying, or that I think came out nice, was Bats Maru. I think Bats Maru came out nice, but the rest of these are kind of complicated. Like, they're more complicated than I would have thought. Like, those eyes, I don't feel like should be this hard to draw, but, like, something about them is hard to draw. Oh, good heavens. Oh, good heavens. I never in my life I thought that this would be the drawing that... Oh, I have to show you guys the duck. I finished the duck. I finished the freaking duck. You remember that duck that was giving me all those problems? I finished the freaking duck. I finished the duck. I was very happy about it. I was quite happy. I was quite happy. Oh, you saw the... Oh, you saw the duck. Okay, I posted. I did post the duck, but I was very happy to have the duck completed. It was giving me all sorts of trouble. I made... Wait. Oh, they're over there. They're over there. Duck conquered! Duck conquered! I have stickers of Le Duck going on Etsy tonight. Going on my Etsy. I have stickers of, like, every drawing I do on Etsy. By the way, if anyone's interested, they are $3, and the shipping is free. And it's sports channel. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. No, really, it's a good Etsy. It's so good. It's so good. I was going to show you guys the stickers, but they're too far away from me, and I'm being a lazy bum, so I'm not going to. I have to keep them closer to me. I've got to keep them closer. But the duck took a while, but finally when I got it, I was like, all right, we got the duck, baby. We got the duck, baby. We finally got the duck. We finally got the duck. We finally did it. We finally did it. Derp, 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 derp. These drawings are kind of kicking my ass today. I feel like I've been saying that the last couple times. Like, I just want them to come out good, and then I'm like... Because I like the Bats Maru one, but the coloring on this one is harder, I guess. I don't know. You got the duck. You've got the duck sounds like, you've got the duck sounds like a disease. I'm sorry. You've got the duck. You've got the duck. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. You have got the duck. Sounds like an STD for sure. I saw these crazy YouTube videos of these younger people, and they were talking about how STDs weren't, like, a big deal anymore, and I was like, it's good that everyone's gone crazy and insane. Like, I get that it's not, like, an STD, like, it's not, like, the end of the world or anything, but they were saying, like, oh, we're not worried about it, like, who cares? And I was like, the kids are going insane. The kids are going insane. The kids are kind of going buck wild these days. They're losing their friggin' marbles. I don't know. Maybe that's crazy. Maybe I'm the crazy one. But I was like, is this normal? Is this normal? Bye. Bye. See ya. See ya. I don't know. I feel like that's, like, kind of crazy to not be worried about them. I don't think that's a healthy thing. I think that there should be, like, a healthy amount of worrying. I think there should be a healthy amount of worrying, you know? Kids are just getting a little wild these days. That's true. I think a lot of teenagers aren't having sex, probably. Which is probably a good thing. Probably a good thing. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think that's probably for the best. Let's see. Am I insane for thinking it's crazy that people are, like, too casual about something? I think it's not, like, obviously, like I said, it's not a death sentence. I don't think we should treat anything like a death sentence, but at the same time, we should, like, not want to get diseases, and we shouldn't be like, oh, I just don't care. Like, there's a treatment for everything, so I don't care. Like, that's crazy. That's kind of nuts. And then to go on YouTube and say it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's just because my health class was like, do not have STDs, which obviously, yeah, was good advice. But maybe the health class now doesn't exist anymore. I don't even know. Do kids even go to health class anymore? Does that even exist? Does that even exist? Do not put your name in the goblet of fire. It just seems like everything's casual now. It just seems like everything's very casual now. Like, to a degree that it, like, shocks me. It just shocks me how casual everything is. Or people, not that things are casual, it's like everyone's so casual about everything. They're, like, saying stuff on YouTube that yeah, literally, like, do not get sex, you will get pregnant and die. You will get pregnant and die. That's how it was. I don't know. Young people are just going crazy. I don't know. I don't want to sound like an old boomer. I just was shocked by it. I was like, there's nothing wrong with having an STD. Like, it's not a bad thing, but like, you shouldn't be like trying to get them. You shouldn't be trying to get them or like not be concerned about it. There's obviously a concern to be had. There should be a little bit of concern. A little bit. A little bit. All right, we'll put this here. I think that everything is strange now. I don't know. I guess I'm old. I guess I'm getting old. I guess I'm getting old. I guess I'm getting old. Yeah, I think it's just a different world. It's a different world, man. It's a different world. I wasn't saying it's a bad thing to have them. I'm saying it's a bad thing to, like, for people to not care, if that makes any sense. Like, and to, like, put it on YouTube and be like, oh, I just don't care if that happens because there's treatment for it. Like, it's weird to me that I feel like everyone's so casual about everything now. Not just STs, obviously, but, like, why am I talking about STs? But, like, literally everything. Like, everything is just casual now. It's just a different world. Yeah, I'm not saying it is bad to have, okay, you guys, you go. It should not be a good thing to get them. But if you have one, you're not a bad person. That is what I'm trying to say. You're not a bad person to have one. But you should not be, like, so cool with everything. I'm just saying the kids are getting kind of crazy. The kids are getting kind of wild out here. I'm on notice. I'm saying that having an STD is radical. You should want chlamydia. You should want gonorrhea, perhaps. You should want the big one. You should aim, I mean, the big one is what you should be aiming for. Like, that's crazy. I freaking love AIDS. Well, that's, I think people are very, like, they don't remember how, not that I would remember, because it was before me, but I think that a lot of people don't realize it's, like, not a death sentence, but it used to be, like, a very big deal, you know? It used to be a very big deal. Maybe it's just as people get change and grow up and stuff, it's just different. It's just different. I don't know. I used to think it was, like, the scariest thing ever. Do you guys remember that South Park episode where, what's his face keeps, saying, I'm positive. What was it say? When Cartman gets fucking HIV and he keeps making jokes about being positive and they're all like, enough. No, I think it's Cartman gets HIV. Cartman. I just said that like it was from Wisconsin. Cartman gets HIV, and then he just won't stop making jokes about being positive. He just will not stop, and then he like gives it like on purpose to Kyle. Yeah, and then they're like looking for Magic Johnson to find a cure because Magic Johnson has like a secret cure, and the cure is just being rich. I'm pretty sure at the end. I think that was the cure at the end. I can't remember, but I thought it was just being like a rich celebrity, which is kind of a funny. I mean, it's the truth. If you're rich, you probably buy your way out of most things. Like, he was probably just able to buy medicine that other people couldn't afford. It's a good thing to have money. Yeah, that was the cure, was money. I was right. Yeah, okay, I was right. I couldn't remember the ending, but I thought it was money. Magic Johnson is a crazy-ass name. He's a crazy-ass person. Yeah, but isn't having money being rich? Isn't having money kind of being rich? Isn't that kind of being rich? If I had gold nuggets, I would not consider myself rich, because what the hell do you do with gold nuggets? What the hell are you even supposed to do with gold nuggets? I would not even know. I would not consider myself rich. I'd consider myself confused. I'd be like, great, now I have these gold nuggets, and I don't know what the hell to do with them. Now I have these gold damn nuggets. What does someone do with gold nuggets? That's what I'd love. I would prefer real nuggets to gold nuggets. Like, damn. Bottle caps. Hell yeah. Do you remember that character? There's a character in Nuka World who's, like, obsessed with, bottle caps. The DLC. Sorry. I want to replay the Fallout 4 DLC because it's really good. Even Nuka World is good. It just sucks that it's so, like, doesn't make sense with the story. I don't know. I don't like the coloring on this. I think that I'm literally just going to keep erasing until I get the perfect drawings, and that's very healthy. That's very healthy. Chicken nuggets, hell yeah. Goodbye, Karopi. You're coming out ugly, and you're gone. I mean, I just don't like how he's coming out. I just don't like it. What's going on with me today? I don't know. I just want the drawings to come out good. I want the drawings to come out good. I'm sorry, but well, I could save him, but it's the coloring of him I didn't like. And I did it all on one layer like a freaking ding dong. His coloring was all messed up. I think I could do it. I believe I could do it better. I believe. Unless I erase all this coloring on him and I just start from scratch, I think I might need to do that. Like, because the way I drew him is fine. It's just I put weird colors. The colors I drew more didn't come out nice. Kuropi, we're gonna make it, baby. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. This stream went flying by. This felt like the fastest stream ever. Like, I know I still have like an hour left, but like the stream just felt very fast. The stream felt very fast. I can't go back anymore? Of course I can. Of course I can. I better just give up on drawing forever. I mean, that's how some people look at it. Some people are like, oh, I don't like this drawing. Let me never draw again. Let me just never draw again. No. You got to try and try and try and try and try. And eventually, it comes out okay. That's the beauty of anything, is just keep pushing. I got into an argument with someone about AI that was like that. They were like, if it doesn't come to me naturally, then I just don't want to do it. And I was like, then you can't call yourself a freaking artist. I don't know. You have to try and try and try. Yeah. Yeah, that feeling is so real. I think about that every single day. Hold on, I just got a textual. I got textual. Alright. No, I know that feeling well. Imposter syndrome is a beast. Imposter syndrome sucks. It feels really bad. I'm always like, why am I doing this? But if it makes me happy, and I don't want to stop. It makes me happy. Music producing sounds like very fun, but the only music producer I remember and know of is Kanye. So I don't know much about it, but it sounds exciting. It sounds exciting. It's amazing to me that people can make music. If you suck, keep trying, and eventually you'll stop sucking so bad, and then eventually you'll like it. Eventually you'll like it, you know? You'll get there eventually. It's got to turn into something. Everything's got to turn into something. Some people just give up very fast. Some people, if they're not good at something right away, they give up, and that's like the worst way to be. Like, you'll never get good at anything that way. You know, you'll think you're bad at everything, but like everybody's bad at everything when they first started. Everything. I don't know what a DAW is. I don't know what that is, but enlighten me, because I don't know anything about music. I'm very curious. Yeah, you have to suck for a while. You gotta suck. I think that's a line from Adventure Time, man. If you suck, you have to suck for a while, and then you get good at it. That's just anything. But if you're not willing to suck, then you're gonna have a very hard life, because no one's good at anything their first try. Simone Biles wasn't like born doing crazy shit on the beam. Oh yeah, I'm glad that you're saving your work and doing what you gotta do. Digimon Anal Wreckage, jeez Louise. I hope you're not using that program. No, I don't understand how people make music. Music to me is the craziest thing. Visual art I understand because you're looking at it, but music, it's like, how does it come into your head before it exists? That to me is like amazing. That to me, like, I don't know how anyone gets the idea for a song, like the beat of a song. That is like mind-blowingly amazing to me. I can't fathom that. Being like, yes, I have the idea, like of this song. It is very crazy to me. It is very crazy to me that that's a thing that happens. It is nuts. I don't know, I'm just too stupid. Yeah, I don't know how anyone could consider that and think of that. But, like, how do you think of what was gonna sound and be good together? That's what I don't understand, you know? Like, I can think of, if someone told me to think of a song and I had to be like, dun 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 dun, like, I couldn't, I don't know, it just doesn't come into my head. I guess we all have our things that we're good at, and for me, it's certainly not music. Oh god, I messed that up. Hold on, I messed up there. Yeah, I mean, I think that everything is. I mean, I look at sculpture and I'm amazed by sculpture, and I'm amazed by anyone who's really puts a lot of time and effort to be good at something. Any kind of art, like if it's bracelet making, if it's anything that's like crafting bracelets. I was watching this thing about people in Vietnam who live like up in the mountains, and they were like got these sheets of steel and they were making these beautiful pieces of jewelry, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. They like dedicate their whole lives to learning how to do that. It's incredible. It's incredible. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I think it's just interesting. Different brains work differently. Like there's people who are amazing at coming up with songs who couldn't draw a picture, and there's people who could draw a picture but couldn't come up with songs, and there's just your brain. Everyone's brain is different, and you got to work with the brain that you got. I guess you got to use the brain you got. I can't fathom it, but to each their own, man. To each their own. I don't know. I just can't imagine it. It's just very hard for me to picture it because I've never ever in my life heard a song and been like, or like heard a song in my head and thought it would sound good, and like not a single time in my life. I mean, I think when your brain works a certain way, you just wonder like how it would be to be different, like what it would be like to think of, like to have. I'd love to know what it's like to have like a musicy brain. I think that would be so cool to like be able to think of music and like play around with music and figure that out. Electronic music, hell yeah. Boom, boom. Sorry, I think that's very fun. I think that's very exciting. I think that's very exciting. I'm from New Jersey. It makes me want to go to the club. It makes me want to go to the club. That looks crazy. That looks crazy. I mean, I feel like people usually find groups of people that are similar to them. Like most of my friends, like from college and stuff, are all artists. They like to draw, and they don't just like to draw, but they're all like in animation and like to do illustration and stuff like that because that's the type of people that I have common interest with. So that I feel like that's pretty normal as you make friends with similar interests. Hell yeah for metal music too. I'm sorry. Hell yeah for metal music. I don't know any good metal music like at all, but I think it sounds pretty cool when I do hear it. I like hearing it in movies and stuff. It gets my blood pumping. It gets my blood pumping. But you have to recommend some good metal music. You have to recommend some good metal music or post yours in the Discord. Post yours. You get a hell yeah. You definitely get a hell yeah. I apologize. I apologize. This Hello Kitty is just stealing my friggin' focus. She's stealing my focus. My weekend was very good. It was very boring, but like nothing uh exciting. Like it was boring, but it was nothing bad. It was good. The only thing is I had to drive yesterday like 4 hours to my parents, so that was a lot of driving, but it's okay. It's okay. Um how was your weekend? How was your weekend? What did you do? What did you do this weekend? Anything super exciting? Anything super exciting? I like a lazy weekend. I've never had an exciting weekend in like my adult life. I always just have lazy weekends. I mean, I have, but like I just prefer when my weekends are nice and relaxed and lazy. I just prefer it. It works out good. It works out very peaceful. Oh, nice. Okay, so ooh, I see Gore in your name now. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared. How heavy is this metal? How heavy is this metal? How heavy is it? I will definitely check it out. Jesus Christ. That's 15 million views is an insane amount. Hiking is nice. I'm always scared I'm going to pass out cuz sometimes I pass out if I get overexcited in the heat. So I'm excited or I get scared I'm going to pass out with hiking. That's my only fear with it. But hiking seems like a very fun activity. And it's nice to get out and get fresh air because I feel like the whole week everyone's just sitting in front of a computer. Everyone just sitting in front of a computer. And I'm always sitting in front of a computer. I'm always freaking shrimped up. I'm always shrimped up in the most powerful way. I shrimp in an extreme way. I'm an extreme shrimper. So I need to start going on longer walks and I almost said spreading, stretching my legs, not doing anything else, just stretching my legs. I need to start doing that. I need to start doing that. That's very important. I'm so sick of being a shrimp. I'm so sick of being a freaking shrimp. Drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. It's not good to be so shrimpy. I mean, that's probably the best part of his day, too. That's probably the best part of your doggy's day. That's probably the best part of your doggy's day is going on his walk. Dogs love their walkies. They love their freaking walkies. I'm Shrimpina. If I turn to the side right now, I'm like, I am Shrimpina. I'm Shrimpina. It's bad. It is really bad. My back is so freaking squelched. Squelched? That's the word I went with there? Squelched is the word I went with there. For some reason, I went with squelched. I know someone who tried to do the whole Appalachian Trail and they gave up, but it's still cool that they tried. I think it's still pretty cool that they freaking tried, man, because I would never have tried. So, they got me beat there. They freaking got me beat there. I think it's cool. I think trying to do something like that is pretty cool. Even if you don't succeed, it's just like a fun goal to start, you know? If you don't succeed, that's okay. I would never try. They've got me beat in the trying, because I would be like, damn, that's awesome for other people, but like, I'm not doing that. It's just a lot of work and planning. Like, they had to plan their meals, they had to like ship stuff to themselves, and then after a couple months they gave up. Yeah. It's a lot of planning. I don't think people realize how much planning it is. And then I think you just eventually like I think it really weeds out if it's actually your dream and really something you want to do, or if it's just like something you thought was your dream, because you get tired of it. Like, that was what happened to them, is they were thought it was their dream, and then they did it and they were like, "Oh, never mind. This is not my dream. I don't really care about doing this. I don't really care." And then they gave up, which is okay. They tried. They tried. Oh, 19 million views is insane. What's the video? Like, what's the actual, like, what's the content of the video? Is it anything crazy? Is it anything crazy? I want to go to the Great Lakes. I want to go to the Great Lakes. I don't know if there's anything that exciting to see there, but I would like to see them. I'd like to see those big-ass lakes. I want to see the big-ass lakes. I just want to go everywhere. I want to go everywhere. I want to go everywhere America has to offer, because America is very beautiful. It's underrated. It's heavily underrated. There's a lot of beautiful shit here. There's a lot of beautiful shit in the Americas in general, but like in the US. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. My family, I haven't seen my family had like a huge family reunion yesterday, and I did not go. I just live too far. I just live too freaking far. Once you grow up, it's just, and you move away, it's like you just start missing shit. I feel bad. I would like to see my family more often, but I live too far. Hello, hello, hello! How are we doing? How are we doing? I'm drawing a sanrio. Sanrio characters. This is the one with the butthole. The butthole boy. The butthole boy. The butthole boy. What a name. What a freaking name. They're so goofy. They're so freaking goofy. Alright, what does Butthole Boy even look like? Butthole Boy, Butthole Boy. He's literally just so simple. I like their simplicity. These are good designs. They're just very simple. They're very good. The one with the butthole, I'm drawing the Butthole Boy. He's always got his butthole out, his beehole. His stinky. His stink. Google, I do not want to Google that. Please, no one in this chat Google such a thing. No one Googles such a thing. You will either, at best, you will find some disgusting results. At worst, you will end up on a list. At worst, you will end up on a list. That is not what you want to be doing. That is not what you want to be doing. Butthole. It's a funny word. I love saying butthole. It's just a funny word. It's kind of a goofy word. I always make fun of my cats for having stupid buttholes. They always stick out. I wake up to butthole every morning. I wake up to 2 buttholes every morning, and I'm like, damn, guys, you can't, yeah, post your music on the Discord. Hell yeah. You guys have to do this to me every morning. I gotta wake up to beehole every morning. Every stinking morning. Cats are funny. Cats are like, you definitely want to see this. You want to see this, and then they just turn around, and they're like, alright, this is me. This is me. This is what I have to offer. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, Gudetama. Gudetama. Just putting the flat colors down. Putting the flat colors down. He's so stupid. Gudetama. Gudetama. He's so dumb. He's such a dumb butt boy. He said, yeah, you are on a list. Just by subbing to me, you've been put on a list. Where's his arm? Oh, he's got an arm over there. Okay. His arm is gone. His arm. Where is it? Where is it? Sometimes I hear my cat. Bye! See you later. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. I appreciate you coming by. I think that the weather in every state is like, what state has the best weather? I could not guess. Bagel is gone. She's outside. She's very sad. She's been outside moping. She's not outside. I have a screened-in balcony, so she's chilling on the screened-in balcony. She's just sitting out there moping and crying and being a baby because she did something dumb. She did something dumb, and she's not happy about it. She's not happy at her own actions, and so I have to suffer. She's taking it out on me. I have to clean up the glass that's everywhere because of her. The glass. I mean, Florida's great for like a couple months of the year, and then it gets like unbearably hot. But for a couple months of the year, it's very, very nice. For a couple months of the year, it's really beautiful. It's just I feel like every state's got their weird months. I would imagine Hawaii's really nice, but I heard they're like overrun with cockroaches. Yeah, Florida winters are top tier. Like you can't beat Florida winters. I heard Hawaii was like overrun with cockroaches. I don't know if that's true, but that is what I heard. I heard they're severely overrun with roaches, which is terrifying. Very scary. Very scary. I don't know if that's true. I don't know. It is beautiful though. Every picture I've seen of Hawaii, I'm like, wow. Wow, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I can see why people want to live there. Yeah, I mean, Florida has palmetto bugs and stuff too. I just heard that they had like a big, like more of a problem with it over there. But I would guess that every state has their weird bug issue. I would guess that every state has some weird bugs going on. Bugs. Bugs. Alright, I'm going to do... He'll get like, I don't know. I don't know. I like the cold. And I do miss the Northeast for that reason. So, I mean, I miss snow. I haven't seen snow in years. I have not seen snow in freaking years, man. And I love people from the Northeast. People from the Northeast, well, that flower's way too big. People from the Northeast freaking rock. They're so funny. Like, I miss New Jersey accents, man. I miss hearing New Jersey accents. Idaho sounds awesome because I think it's pretty cheap to live in Idaho, which is kind of goated. I could definitely deal with the cold. I'm surprised. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I could not tell you where Idaho is on a map. What state is next to Idaho? I'm very curious because I cannot picture geographically where Idaho is. Idaho. See, I don't know anything about Idaho. I couldn't tell you where it is on a map. Idaho, Idaho. Is it like up in the Midwest? Northwest, okay. Alright, so like more toward, okay, that's what I was gonna say, towards Washington, Oregon, okay. Alright, I can picture that. I would imagine it's very pretty. There because, I know everything I've ever seen of like Washington, Oregon is gorgeous, so I would imagine it's very beautiful. But not very pretty. I would imagine that it gets ice cold too, though. But I just miss snow. I want snow. I want freaking snow. I haven't seen snow in 1,000 years. 1,000 years. It's been so long since I've seen snow. I want to see snow. Yeah, but the PNW in general is like always so pretty. Like every time I see pictures of it, I'm like, damn, it looks gorgeous there. It looks top tier, very pretty. I don't know if it's actually like that. Like, I don't know if it's all the areas are like that. I would imagine it's not. I'm sure no place is perfect, but it does look very pretty. And all, like, the water and, like, the big trees, the forest, just looks nice, man. Looks pretty good. I haven't seen the Goonies in a long time. I haven't seen the Goonies in years. I'd like to rewatch that movie. A lot of snow. Last time I remember the last major snowstorm when I was a little kid and I was like up over my head, but I haven't seen like a lot of snow in a long time. I don't even remember. I can't even remember what a lot of snow feels like. When I lived in New York City, it snowed a lot, but it was that disgusting wet slosh snow and it would drive me crazy, so I hated that. I did not like that at all. I did not. And every time you got to a street corner, you just like melt into it. It was horrible. Yeah, it was all slush, and it was disgusting. Although, I have one of the fondest memories of my life is where it snowed, and we got, like, 3 feet in Times Square, and so we all brought sleds to Times Square and like walked to Times Square, and we were literally making snow angels in the middle of Times Square, like because there was no tourists there. It was just people who lived in New York. It was really cool. That's like one of my favorite memories ever. Is Times Square making snow angels in the middle of Times Square. It's very cool when you have like a memory like that where it's like really snowy. It's top tier. But 90% of the snow in New York City is gross. 90%. It's only those rare occasions that are super special. But I will never forget snow angels in Times Square. And there was like only people who live locally who walk there and were like having fun. It was like it was just so cool. It was so cool. Then I mean a crackhead like a crazy person followed me and my friends home. But you know that's classic New York. Up until that point, it was a great time. Up until that point, it was super fun. It was super awesome. It was great. On the sidewalk, yeah, the sidewalk mud was disgusting in New York City. It would be like walking and then you step into this huge disgusting puddle. It was bad. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I mean it was truly magical, and then there was a crackhead, which is what it's like to live in New York City in general. It's like magic, 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 crackhead, 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 magic. It's a nice balance. It's truly a nice balance. These, oh, I'm sorry. These are very derpy in a way that I like. Like he looks so derped up, but like I like his derpiness. I appreciate his derpiness right now. I respect the derp on this guy. I really respect it. I respect his derp vibes. He looks scary. He looks scary. He's gonna have his crack. I promise his crack is coming. His crack is coming. His crack is coming. His crack is coming. He will have crack. He will have crack. He will have his crack. That sounds like I'm talking about a drug addict. He's gonna have his crack. He's gonna. I just need to see how I have it over there. I think it's more like loosey goosey, more like loosey goosey, like this. I want them all to kind of match so I can make like a set, but I think that's kind of fine. That's kind of fine. Okay, he's gonna have his egg crack. He's gonna have his egg crack. Don't worry. His egg crack is coming. His egg crack is coming. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. He's kind of got a flat butt. It's kind of maybe too flat. He doesn't look super thick. Hi, Connor. Hello, hello, hello. He doesn't look super thick. I think I have to do it more with shading. I think he'll look cuter with shading. We've got to shade his egg crack. His little egg crack. He needs that, though. He needs that. He always looks so sickly overwhelmed. He always looks like something really bad has happened to him or is about to happen to him. He always looks very upset. And I like that. I respect that. I respect that vibe. I respect that vibe. Respect his crazy, insane vibe. His anxiety, if you will. His anxiety. His anxiety. Alright, let's see. Let's see how I want to do this butt crack. Oh, I just had like a hair come into my ear and I thought it was a bug. Oh, that was so scary. I thought there was a bug in my ear. I almost just screamed at the top of my lungs. It was like a hair that like curled down into my ear and it was so scary. Ooh, ooh, that was scary. I don't know if anyone else has had that happen to them before, but it feels like a bug is crawling in your ear. Maybe it's just long hair problems, but it's very scary. There's his crack. There we go. Now we have some crack. We just needed a little bit of crack. There was a bug? Wait, was there a bug? No. No, is there a bug in my ear? 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 Oh my god, I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. Oh, oh my god. Oh, I thought there was a bug in my ear. Okay. I actually would have passed out to the ground. If you guys saw a bug crawl into my ear, I would have passed out to the floor. I would have passed out to the floor. I would have hit the ground. That would have been the next sound of me hitting the floor. Me hitting the floor because I thought there was a bug. I thought there was a big old bug. There's a bug in my brain. There's passing out with crack on screen, and then you guys have to like call the authorities because I'm fully unconscious thinking there's a bug in my ear. Yeah, I 911, hello? There's a streamer who's on the ground and they have an ass creak of an egg up on their screen or something. Yeah, Fear of a bug crawling in my ear and people watching it, and I'm the only one who doesn't realize there's a bug in my ear. I'm the only one who doesn't know. It's all just a secret to everyone except me. It's all just a secret. It's all just a secret. I have like a, it's like, sounds like a schizo. Like, you all know there's a bug. There's a bug, and I don't know there's a bug. There's a bug, and I don't know it. I don't know about it. I would sound like a crazy person. A worm calling, that's even better than what I thought, because I'm like always afraid there's gonna be a freaking roach that crawls into my brain. So a worm is honestly, it's honestly better. I'd rather it be a worm than a roach. Not that I have roaches. I don't want to sound like, oh, I have roaches. I do not, but that's like my biggest fear ever. That's like my biggest fear. Jesus, how did he light the driveway on fire? I'm very curious. I have questions now. Now I have questions. How the hell did that even happen? How the hell did that even happen? One time my dad called 911 because there was a garden snake in our front lawn. He literally wasted their time over a garden snake. It was humiliating. It was so embarrassing. It was very, very embarrassing. I was like, Dad, you have humiliated and brought shame upon our entire family. Thanks a lot. Thanks a freaking lot, Dad. You have brought shame upon us. He went out there in his robe like Tony Soprano and was like, there's a snake in my lawn. And then they were like, it's a garden hose. Or it's a garden snake. He brought shame on us. Jesus. Well, I mean, at least they came and they dealt with the problem. You know, accidents happen. Accidents happen. It's better to live and learn, you know? Live and learn. I bet your dad didn't do that again. It was so embarrassing. And then the police officers picked it up and walked away with it. They were just like walking away. And my dad is standing there half naked. Like, there's a snake in my backyard. And the cop's looking at him like he's a freaking idiot. It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. And he called the cops before any of our family could stop him. He just did it. So we couldn't even say, hey, Dad, please don't humiliate us. We didn't even have a chance. Jesus. I mean, most snakes, like, there was a snake outside my apartment today that was, like, a 2-foot-long python, and, like, who cares? Like, they're not gonna attack you. Like, they don't really do anything. They're very, they just chill, mostly. They hang out on outside my complex, they hang out, what are those things? They hang out on the the stairwell, things all the time in my apartment complex. Like, the, railing. They hang out on the railings all the time. It's their thing. I mean, yeah, I'm sure you have a sick picture. I'm sure anything on fire looks sick as hell. Like, if you get something on fire, you gotta take some sick pictures. That's the law. That is the freaking law. You got to get some good pictures. You've got to. Am I? Oh, because I'm not afraid of snakes? I'm not afraid of snakes. I think snakes are cute. I think snakes are cutie pies. I don't know. I like snakes. I like snakes, man. I like snakes. I think snakes rock. I think snakes freaking rock. They're just little buddies. Just little buds. Oh, wait, what is that line that has appeared? They're just buds. They don't have legs, so it's like, what are they gonna do? Get up and chase me? They're just little snakes. They're snakes. They're not gonna chase me. They couldn't even if they wanted to. They couldn't even if they wanted to. I'll just walk away. I'll just walk away from them. And they're just gonna slowly slither towards me. Ha ha ha. I'm more afraid of things that are fast. Like, roaches scare the hell out of me because they're so freaking fast. And roaches, Florida, they, like, charge at you. And when I lived in New York City, they would literally run at you. It was crazy. Snakes are cool. Steve Irwin wouldn't want you to hear you call them bad animals. You would be breaking Steve Irwin's heart by calling them that. You'd be destroying Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin wants you to love snakes. That's what Steve Irwin really wants. The roaches are crazy. The roaches are crazy here. The roaches go nuts. Why is this not... They're supposed to be like a... Oh, maybe I just didn't have it on right. Maybe I just didn't have it on right. No, the rats run at you too in New York City. They're just crazy. They're on crack. They're crack rats. They're crack rats. So, have you guys ever seen the video of a sleeping homeless guy, but then he's like got stuff moving all over him and they pull the blanket and he's covered, and I mean covered in fucking rats, like 100 rats are like crawling all over his sleeping body. It's so sad. It's so sad, but it's also terrifying. It's like, holy shit. It's the craziest video ever. Apparently they like the warmth. They just be like, alright, time to get warm. time to go warm, and they were just, his whole body, he must have been on some kind of drug, because there's no way you wouldn't feel hundreds of rats crawling over you. Like, I refuse to believe that you would not feel that. You would definitely feel that. So he must have been on something, which, not saying as, you know, he deserves that, but, like, there's no way he couldn't feel that. I wouldn't want to feel that shit. I'm glad he didn't feel that. I'm glad he didn't. That's very sad. That is so sad, man. The rats there are big, too. The rats there are big and ginormous. They're big boys. They're big boys. Big boys. Trying to angle this makes no, like, it's very hard. Okay. Alright, so, I have to work on all of these, and I keep jumping from one to another, and then my brain is, like, fries out, and that's why I'm going, like, stupid mode. I'm going stupid mode. I'm going stupid mode. I'm going dumb. Oh, that is horrible. Man, they bite, too. They do be biting. Jesus Christ. I had, when I lived in New York, I had a lot of roaches in my hallways, which was horrible because the people there were bad and the building was just severely infested. So they'd be running around the hallways and the stairwells. That sucked. But rats, something about dead rats smelling and decaying is like, sounds worse. That sounds very awful. The smell of something that's dead is really, really bad. Very, very bad. So I can only imagine how disgusting that was. I can only imagine, like, School of Visual Arts had the most roach-infested dorms when I was in their dorms, too. That was really, really bad. That was... One of their dorms that I lived in got, fucking closed down. It got condemned. It got condemned for roaches. I mean, probably other shit, too, but... It was very bad. It was very bad. Now I have, like, a major fear. Now I'm very scared. I'm very scared. One time I was up in the kitchen cooking when I lived in New York, and there was fucking roaches all over the ovens, and there were people just completely ignoring them. I was like, hey, do you see the roaches? And they were like, yeah, no big deal. And I was like, oh, what? They were like, no big deal. And I was like, okay, sure. Yeah. SVA dorms were in Gramercy. It was their Gramercy dorms, and it was really roach infested, which is crazy because Gramercy is a rich area, kind of. It's like rich people. The dorms were really bad. It literally is a fancy hotel now. It was on Lexington. It was on Lexington, and it got turned into a hotel because it was condemned. It was condemned. Yeah, they charge a lot of money. Yeah, the art student dorms are like the weirdest places on earth because people are always making weird art projects, and you'd be like walking by, there'd be like people half naked, like hanging from the ceiling, and you're like, oh, that's Tim. That's just Tim working on his project, and you're like, oh, hey, Tim. And you just be like, hey. It was an experience. It was an experience. It was very strange. It was very, very strange. Everybody was always naked, too. I was like, do we own clothes here? Do we own clothes, man? There was a lot of nudity. Everyone was naked and free. Naked and free. It was powerful. Powerful. Alright. Karopi looks so derped up. He looks like extra derped up. He's a derpy boy. He's a derpy little dude. Just a derpy little dude. I've returned! Where did I go? I didn't go anywhere. He's the most derp. He's by far the most derp. He's really cute in the new game. I love Karopi. Karopi's my favorite. I think he's very underrated. Oh, Bagel? Yeah, she's going through my art desk looking for things to knock over. She's like, oh, I broke my favorite mug. Better find another thing to break. You're gonna hear more glass crashing soon. You'll hear that soon. You'll hear it. And then she'll come over and start moping again. Like, why did you make me break something else? She's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That is her vibe. Why are you making me break things? You're making me do this. I'm just getting abused by her. Yeah. No, Bagel is Jack Nicholson. For sure. Bagel is powerful. No, I do a lot of painting. I do a lot of painting. The thing that she's on, that's my painting desk. So I paint, like, I was painting a lot today, but it's just for streaming and stuff. I do a lot of drawing, and for illustration jobs and stuff, I do a drawing, but I really enjoy, like, painting. I do enjoy actually painting. It's just that, but I like to apply those skills to this, and then, like, you know, I feel like you can learn a lot from both and then apply to each other, if that makes any sense. I feel like I can apply my painting skills to my drawing and apply my drawing skills to my painting, which is nice. Why is this not going all the way dark? Is this not... Oh, the opacity is super low. Oops. Oopsie. It's okay. Alright. I feel like any artistic thing you do, you can always apply the... you can always apply it elsewhere. You could always use it. I feel like I use a lot of my painting skills in my drawings. Oh, thank you so much for the sub! Oh my god, thank you so much! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Heck yeah! I appreciate you. I hope I didn't scare you with that. It's kind of late. I hope I didn't scare you, but I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I wonder if that... Gator Gang, Gator Gang, Gator Gang, by the way. Welcome to the Gator Gang. I wonder if this has ever, like, actually surprised anyone. See you later. See you later. I hope you have a great night. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you coming. I will be back tomorrow at 6. Huge! Thank you so much, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Someone, I don't know, someone just like finally falling asleep to my stream, to my yapping, and then they hear... I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that's ever happened to anyone. I'm so apologetic. I have a problem. I like to make a lot of noise. I'm noisy. I'm a noisy. Because it's because I'm from New Jersey. I'm noisy from New Jersey. Noisy from New Jersey. Shabam! Shabam! I can't believe the time I said that. That was like the first stream I ever did, and I just like randomly said shabam, and I was like, what is wrong with me? Why am I like speaking another language? Shabam, baby. Shabam. If someone says shabam, I'm legally obligated to say it back. To scream it back. It's a legal obligation that I have. It's a legal obligation. Let me see how these look with the texture back on them. Because the texture, they always look better once they're like got their texture back. But see, I have to... The problem is Hello Kitty is... Maybe I'll put them on like a blue. Something like that. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Shabam! Shabam, shabam, shabam. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to screaming shabam. I feel like Karopi needs some shading on his eyes, but it's hard because I don't want him to look crazy. He's gonna look criminally insane. But he kind of needs it. He kind of needs to look a little insane. Kind of needs to look a little insane. He kind of needs it. Shabam. That's true. Let me erase this and see how I like this. If it doesn't look good, I will probably just keep the crazy googly-eyed look. I'll probably just keep the googly-eyed look. I do love googly-eyed things. I love when things look stupid and googly-eyed. That's my favorite. That is my true favorite, when things just look dumb. When they just look dumb. Normally I do the shading down, but because of how his eyes are, I'm gonna put it on like the outsides. I feel like that makes more sense. Like this. That looks bad. But maybe he only needs shading like on the outsides of his eyes. I don't know. It's kind of hard. The way that this is colored is kind of he kind of looks crazy. I don't know. I might have to give him those pure white googly eyes. Or maybe I'll just do the shading on one eye. Maybe he just needs shading on one eye. Maybe that's it. Because I feel it. But maybe, or I could do it like this. Something like that. Yeah, it might have to just be one eye. Because two eyes looks kind of freaky. But it looks weird. I don't know. It's one of those things where I can't. I'm going to have to wake up and look at it. And then I'll decide when I look at it when I wake up, probably. When I wake up, I'll probably get a better idea of how it feels. I'll figure it out in the morning. I don't like to put, I think that let me color that a little more. Cut. No. I want it to not look, like that. I want it to look good. I want to make these little dudes look good. Oh, he's left the texture area. He's only half in the texture box. He's very confused. He's very confused over there. That's okay. I'll fix that one later. They need this yellow. I like to add the texture at the end because I can't... The colors are kind of hard to figure out in the middle. In the middle, they're kind of hard to figure out. He's literally lost in the sauce over there. He's getting lost in the freaking sauce. He's getting lost in the sauce. I think these are the same. These are all the same. Oh, I need to put shading on his clothes, too. He needs some clothes shading. I love drawing. I always say that every stream. I'm like, I wish everybody drew. It's so peaceful. It's so fun to watch something come together. It's very peaceful. I feel like if you just do it for fun, it's a very peaceful experience. Too many people are just too obsessed with perfection. Perfection. Nobody's perfect though, man. We all just gotta have fun. We all just gotta have fun. Alright. I feel like that looks cuter. And let me make this. I feel like this would be a little darker. I feel like we'd have a darker green. A darker green. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you like them. I like making my silly little drawings. I like making my silly little drawings. Yeah, it's just when you love something so much, you just want everyone in the world to also love it. And it's like, of course, not everyone in the world is going to love what you love, but like, when something makes you so happy, you just want everyone to enjoy it and experience it. You just want everyone to love it. It's very hard when not everyone loves your hobby. You're like, no, try it. Just try it. But instruments for me are hard. I've tried to learn instruments before, and it was hard. It was too hard for me. So everyone's got their thing. I guess everyone has their things they're good at, and we're not all good at everything. But I do try. Like, I'm not someone who gives up easily. It just wasn't. I just realized that I'm more of a visual arts person. I don't have the right ear for it, honestly. I don't have the right ear. My ear is like doesn't. I hear stuff and it just I can't like pick it up. Like it's. Some people don't need to learn any music. Some people just like are good at it. Just by sound or whatever. I'm not one of those people. I'm not. I am not. Yeah. I mean, I want drawing. I feel like I could try to get anybody could pick up a pencil and draw. It's not complicated and it's not like you need any special equipment. So that's why I've just like push everyone I know to like just buy a pencil. Just take a pencil. Just go into a bank and steal a pencil. Just steal a pencil. That's all you need. That's all you need. You don't need anything else. But obviously with like something like music production, you need a little more than a pencil. You need a little more than a pencil to start. I would guess you need some like good programs and stuff like that. So I could see people not just wanting to rush into that, but I also feel like everyone should have a creative hobby that they enjoy. Pencils are freaking yummy. Pencils smell good. So you know what? To each their own. I think you're onto something. I think you're onto something. Pencils freaking smell yummy. Pencils freaking smell yummy. I want these to look like old school. Now that I'm drawing them, I have like a vision in my head of how they want them to look. Like old school. They smell freaking good. I love the way pencils smell. They smell freaking tasty. They smell freaking tasty. Let me see something. Let me see something. My arm just, every single time I'm streaming, my arm always starts to freaking ache. Right towards the end of my stream, I don't know if it's from my shrimping, but I would guess it's from my shrimping, but I always start to get, like, arm ache. I'm always like, I've got gamer, like, sniffing a pencil. If I don't have a pencil right next to me, or I have mechanical ones, but the actual not mechanical ones smell so freaking good. They smell so freaking good. They smell hella tasty. They smell hella tasty. They smell hella tasty. I'm moving this so he's in bounds. Oh, I think I just heard fireworks. They're doing fireworks outside my apartment. They're doing fireworks outside my apartment. They are. Okay, he's in bounds now. And I can get rid of the picture of the little sanrio. I think I know what they look like. I think I know what these dudes look like. Maybe I don't. Maybe I just lying to myself. Maybe I don't know what they look like. Maybe I don't know a damn thing. Maybe I don't know anything. The smell of a new freaking art supply, expo markers or pencils, whatever, they all smell so good. They all just smell like creativity, like new options. You know what I mean? Like you could make something fun with that. That's what they smell like to me. I'm not picking my nose. Whenever I go like this and I like scratch my nose, I'm like, damn, it seems like I'm picking my nose, but I am not. I'm not picking my nose. I swear I'm not picking my nose. I swear I'm not picking my nose. I swear. That's too blue. That's too blue. Have a good night, Cyborg. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for coming by. Thank you, as usual, for stopping by, man. I appreciate ya. I appreciate you, man. Alright, let's use the blue right under here. shading white is always interesting because you never want to go too dark because then it looks stupid, but you got to go dark enough. Shading white is hard. It's like the final boss. I used to love those erasers that were shaped like things. Like I think they're popular in Japan. Dude, erasers, I always did that thing in school where I stabbed the hell out of them and they had like a million holes in them. And I was always stabbing the hell out of my erasers. I was just going to town stabbing my erasers. My poor erasers, they just got so abused. They always had a million holes in them. But it was so fun to stab your erasers with pencils. Am I crazy? It was so fun. That was like the best part of having a pencil and eraser was just stabbing little holes in it. Stabbing little holes. I mean, that was addictive. That was like crack to my young brain. I loved watching the little holes form. Hell yeah. I think that everyone had that. And then you'd look at it afterwards and it would just be like little lead holes. It was fun. It was good times. It was good times. It was good times. There's I don't know. So many are like drawing those dumb S's. You guys remember the stupid S's. I'm sure we all remember those S's. That was good times. I mean, there's so much fun stuff that we all did as kiddies. As kiddies. I wish I could go back to those days sometimes. Not all the time, though. Sometimes I'm like, nah, they probably weren't that great, but I would love to go back to being a kid for like a week. For like 1 week, just to see what it feels like. Just to see. But there's a Twilight episode about that, and it's like, you have to look for like the carousels and things wherever you are, you know, because like this guy went back to his childhood because his life was hard as an adult and it was different, and he was looking for like the old playgrounds and stuff, and then he realized that like he had to look for like the playgrounds, not technically playgrounds, but like the happy things at any point of life he was at, which is a really nice message. It was a nice message. You've got to always look for the good things in your current life. You can't go back. You can't go back, man. You gotta enjoy your life where it is. Oh no, Twilight Zone. I always think Twilight, like my brain always goes to Twilight Zone because I watch so much Twilight Zone. So I forget that Twilight exists, and then I'm like, oh god. Oh no, not Twilight. Nothing wrong with Twilight. Twilight is a fun watch, but I love Twilight Zone. It's a good episode. It's a very nice episode. You realize that you can't go back in time, and you gotta find the things that make you happy wherever you are in life. It's very important. Like drawing, dumb stuff for me. That's my happy place. That's my playground. That's my playground. I'm most happiest when I'm drawing really stupid stuff on the internet. That's what I love. That's what I love. That's what I love. Alright. I think these are coming out pretty cute. I think they're coming out cute. They're taking a while, but I think they're coming out pretty nice. I'm also just going to shade him a little bit while I'm here, because why not? Why not? And I mean, the stream's about to end. It's almost 9, but I had a lot of fun. I think I should do this every stream, just pick like a theme and go with it and do like a couple things from that theme. I think that makes more sense than jumping from drawing to drawing, all confused. I think that makes the most sense. I think that's what I gotta stick to. I think that's what I got to do. It's just, I'm usually like a chicken with their head cut off, like doing this, doing that, doing that, doing this, doing this. I think I should just pick a couple things. Yeah, I mean, schizoid drawing is fun, but I need to, if I'm gonna do that, I have to have like a, like kind of a method to my madness, rather than just being like, I'm gonna draw this, no, I'm gonna draw this, no, I'm gonna draw this, no, I'm gonna draw this. I can be a little schizoid, but like maybe more of a method to my madness, you know? Little bit of method. Little bit of method, man. The method man, ha ha ha. Alright, I'm just gonna put a little shading on this hat, and then, I mean, it's basically 9, it's 8:59, so I will release you all from my clutches. I will release you, and I'll be back tomorrow at 6, but oh, there's a dog barking. But I appreciate you guys coming. I hope everyone has a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Thank you. Alright, bye. You've been released. You may go. You've all been released.